Live from the Loki studio for this Thursday, the 22nd of February, it's Back Pocket. Brought to you as always by our boisterous and busty Back Pocketeer patrons. This week, starring Peter Burns.
I am the stick. Consider me a stick. I push myself forward.
Ruby Ennis.
I like to think that I don't have to say anything at all for things to go my way.
Gus Ronald.
You reckon you broke a rib last week?
I have. And then I got my heart broken this week, but that was just Valentine's Day.
Oh,
It hurts to laugh and be sad.
Did you really, or was that a bit?
Who knows? We'll talk about it later.
And special guest, streamer Natala C.
It's not funny. It's not funny. I don't have anything.
And behind the scenes, it's Josh, Will, and Ben. This week on the show, we rizz up a quiz baby Gronk style and confess our darkest game of secrets. Now get ready, it's time for Back Pocket!
Hello.
Welcome to Back Pocket. I hope you are feeling good, and if you aren't, get feeling good now.
Give it
It's
a
Back Pocket time.
Have a scream. We just not you, them. I was saying we discussed before the show. The scream is for us more than you guys to hype us up, and we were explaining to you, Nat, as well. And like, you didn't have to be part of it if you didn't want to. We're glad you
That's
did.
what's up. Screams in the chat.
There it
Screams in
is.
the chat. Thank you for joining us. And shouts out to the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as you can see, we've got Nat here. Yay! Nat, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Yep.
You feeling beautiful? You feeling free? You feeling careless?
Because I'm with you, yes.
Oh, I know.
Are you feeling pale denim and light tops? Because the three of us
Yep.
are.
You
Just
got the
saying.
memo.
I got the memo, the email.
You've got
Nobody
the
emailed
split
me.
in the jeans as
Yep.
well. That's good.
white shoes.
Can I talk about
Okay.
this morning? I'm a short man,
Okay.
but they don't make jeans for like my waist and then my leg, right? Unless you're in the States and you can get any size jean you want. But these are too long. So I decided this morning I was just going to roll them up.
No.
I went for a roll up.
You're crazy for that.
You've got cutoffs basically.
Yeah.
That looks cool. No hem.
Yeah.
Is no hem a choice?
It's the trend now.
It's the trend
You
now.
gotta get the memo.
So I'm out of trend.
Yeah.
And you've just got straight
I
legs.
hike mine up to make them go slimmer.
Yours start
So I'm
here. I can feel the button there.
I feel secure that way. It sits over my paunch.
You were like, oh, wait, Harry High Pants? Yes, I can check your swag. What
Yes,
are you
I'll.
talking about?
Yeah. More pants than man, says dolphin pants. And then no.
More pants.
But the question, does this look bad?
No, you look bisexual.
Okay.
That wasn't what he asked, but I'm like, I don't know how to feel about
All
this.
right.
Okay.
No, it's a vibe. It's a very bisexual vibe
Is it?
to roll up your jeans. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it signaling?
Bisexuality.
Just straight up.
All I
Yes.
know is
All
that I feel... whatever I meant.
We learned
Ice
a
in my
new.
veins.
Or is there no
baby.
noise? Are you not meant to make a noise?
I mean, you can if you want.
Brrr.
We've been practicing.
We've been not doing well. It's cold in
Oh,
here.
that guy is so cool.
I don't know hugaholic. I still don't know what it means, but we're all people were doing it beforehand, and younger, more trendy people than I.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, this is
Nat,
the
welcome.
young and trendy
Yeah,
side
exactly.
of the.
what's happening in the world of young, trendy people these days? You stream, you play games, teach us.
You cut your hems?
I did it myself.
No, they come like that. Keep up.
Were you not listening?
It's all right. You can pre-purchase
It's
them.
up a little high.
Your pants went over your ears. You couldn't hear it.
I think we've got some
that's
scissors
correct.
around here.
That's creative sorted for this week.
So
Lordy.
when did you start streaming?
I was one of those COVID baby streamers, I suppose. May 2020 is when I decided to stream my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. And that was the thing that really got me into it, being able to share that experience. And there was a bit of a niche community on there as well that came on to see the whole show. I did 69 streams of them.
Nice.
Fallout, it was great.
Good.
Nice is the only response to that.
The first time you played Fallout New Vegas?
First time, yep.
Oh, that's always. I feel like there's always a good experience watching someone play a classic game for the first time as well,
Totally.
especially if it's one you love.
There's so much love for New Vegas that I'm sure the audience just wanted to see how you interacted with the game as
Yeah.
well. It's a game where you can make your own fun. there's a bunch of story that you can take in a bunch of different directions. So
How
seeing
often-
someone play that game.
How did you use your audience being the first stream you did? Were you letting them guide you, or were you because again, a game like that would be quite helpful to have a chat.
Who's the boss?
Yeah.
When you're streaming.
I wear the pants.
I pluck the hems and I wear the pants.
So the scissors come in.
But then since then, you've just been just regular streaming.
Yeah, variety streaming. So I play a bunch of different stuff, a lot of new releases, but also revisiting, those older games that I might have missed out on playing when I was younger.
They're not that old.
Story-driven stuff, things that I can really take people on adventures with me. But I also do a bit of IRL streaming, so we'll go touch grass and do some outdoor, travel sort of
What's that like?
IRLs. It's
Just touching grass, I mean, not...
I'm a bit allergic, to be honest. Get a bit of a rash, so...
That's a gamer moment.
Yeah.
TM.
Hardcore gamer.
I went out and touched grass,
got
and
a
now I've got a rash.
And so I went back inside.
yeah. I'm not leaving again anytime soon.
In terms of the games you stream, like I did my research, and you stream quite a lot of horror. Would you say that you're a horror game fan?
Oh, absolutely. I've never actually watched a proper horror movie before.
Right.
I get scared that things are going to be there in the dark. Like, I swear I've heard things go bump in the night, but when it comes to playing horror on stream, you've got the community at least with you to be there with you to support you or make you feel even worse. So,
No, I totally get that because I only started watching horror movies, and I'm a big horror movie fan, but I only started watching them in adulthood because the first horror. Oh, okay. So the
Here we go.
first.
Let's do horror experience stories. Yeah.
So mine's a two-parter. Soz.
Jesus.
But
My friend Emily.
the first kind of scary. Shut up.
Just say the movie.
The first kind of scary thing
was the
that I
movie?
watched
Wait.
was Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy, and I was forced to watch it when I was really, really little by my cousins, and it scared the living shit out
I
of me.
read that and
It
was
really-
scared just from the cover.
It messed me up big time. I was like, and I tried to hide behind the couch, but they kept pulling me out. Terrifying. And so years later,
Became a ventriloquist.
Years later, I became a puppet, actually.
Makes sense.
And then by a fairy, I got turned into a real boy. It's crazy how life works.
Stand track.
But years later, I was at the house across the road, and because we usually go there to hang out, and they put on. The same thing happened again, where like they locked the door. I had to be in there, and they put on Seed of Chucky, and that's supposed to be silly, right?
So you
Yeah.
got it is puppets and dolls.
And that's
There's
a B
theme.
horror, like it's a schlock horror
That
film.
was,
yeah.
That was arguably the least scary out of all of them.
Yeah, and so I saw it at 13, 12,
Yeah.
or maybe a little younger. Anyway,
We're going back.
I could that night.
Yep.
I did not sleep at all because I thought that Chucky was under my bed. Years later, I watched that movie again, and I'm like, "This rocks. This is
God.
stupid.
You've turned.
What was I so scared of?"
Biggest fear from like film that you has traumatized childhood memory?
The Grudge fucked me up really hard.
Yes.
It fucked me up really hard. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about the American version of The Grudge as well. Like
Yeah.
I watched that when I was early teens, and I slept in my I literally slept in my parents' room.
I've done it.
I was like, Mum, I need to be near you, and I'm like a grown man.
Mother will protect me.
and does your mum?
I was like crying myself.
And does your
to
mum sleep and
next to her.
snore by going? No, I've told my story on the post show. I won't do it, but that's the Grudge one where a friend of mine scared me after seeing that film by following me home and dressing up after we saw that film. It's a messed up story. I'll tell you another time. Mine was just The Exorcist. Just that I was too young to see my sister and her older friends watching The Exorcist, and so I just walked into the room and saw it, and I was just like traumatizing it. It was the whole backwards down the stairs bit, and did the same thing. I wanted to hang out with them and be cool, but I was like 7, and I was like under a couch watching it through a little like, and it just, I learned a
Classic,
lot of
like-
new words from that movie.
You could see, but
You can still do it. Also, I do that. People hate seeing horror films with me in the cinema because I sit there and I do the push in and that and that and just do I cram everything in my face.
I would love to go and watch a movie where you're doing that. Every time we go and watch movies, you're like, Peter, do you think this is the thing about that thing? Peter,
no,
do you think
I do this, Peter. Making a prediction now.
Yeah.
So later on, when I get it right,
that
I'll tell
bit that just
this is the
happened?
bit I
You know
just
what would have
did
made that bit that just happened better?
I
if
even
they
do
did it
my
the bit-
voice being annoying. Jesus.
If If you could just do this next time.
We saw the last horror film I saw in the cinema was the first Conjuring, which was actually a really good movie.
Yeah,
and actually a good back to the basics horror film. But maybe start with that one if you're going to watch one eventually. That
Have you
scary.
ever watched a horror movie?
There was one I watched and it was pretty creepy. Like dolls are not my thing anymore. And we have got a couple since I was little, like stacked up in the shelf. But just don't make eye contact. It's okay.
Don't make eye contact.
You got a couple since you were little? So you've since invested in dolls?
Oh, not then. I'm all about like the plushies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, right.
Yeah.
They can be
Yeah.
creepy too.
Yeah.
So Five Nights at Freddy's, all that stuff.
I mean, I'm calling you out here because I know some of your audience is in chat right now, to hold you to doing some Amazon Prime horror film watch-alongs. Because you know you can do the watch party
I heard
thing.
about that, yeah.
So you can be all watching it together,
They love
horror
to see
movies,
me
and you
suffer.
can yeah.
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
hello,
And then-
eggplant, Joshy.
A movie, it's what, 90 minutes, a horror film, 90 minutes. You can do it.
They'll be with you for support, like you said,
They'll
with
be
the
saying my
games.
stuff.
Yeah,
There it is.
totally.
And the good thing about having it all be online and stuff is you can't have anybody in the room go, "Oh!" when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Which is what happened to me when I saw Paranormal Activity in cinemas with two of my friends from high school. And I don't know why, but I sat in the middle of both of them. And I was already scared of ghosts.
You went in there for support, but you were in a fear sandwich.
I
or
was in a boo sandwich.
a boo.
A boo witch, even. Because they would go, "Ah!" but like not when there was a jump scare. And it was just tension.
To be fair, Ruby, working with you in the same office,
You scare yourself.
the noise from your desk is just occasional sporadic.
Sometimes, okay,
Which scares me.
What's up?
Because I'm like,
my
what's
phone
wrong?
vibrated. Oh,
okay,
shit.
sometimes it's completely silent, and then one of you decides to do like a fucked up sneeze, and it's not my fault.
That's not nor is it ours. That's a sneeze by its very nature.
Make it cuter. Thank you, like that.
Oh God. I've currently still got a broken rib, so mine's yeah, it is. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
How is it? How is your rib?
Not good.
Oh,
Still
okay.
cracked. So healing
Can
slowly.
you get it? Can you fix it?
Not really. You can't do much with a rib.
Just a bit of glue.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit. No, you just wrap gauze around the middle of you and walk around with your shirt off like you're Tyler Durden from
You
Fight
don't need
Club.
gauze because your pants are already up
Pants are
here.
up this high. Let's move on with that segue.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
I think we should go a little bit of backup.
Nice. Oh, it's you in the car.
Oh,
Oh, you got your revenge on Will.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I didn't mean to hoit you. I also can't drive, so who let me in the car?
He's fine, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, he's fine.
It was just a prank.
We propped him up like
Do a backflip and prove you're not injured. Wow.
Sorry, did you guys see that?
You're
I
saying
missed-
you had a minute
missed
of
it.
hang
That
time?
was really
That was
crazy.
that
and
was
you did
huge, yeah.
two flips as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
wild.
And he touched the roof, and it's
Yeah.
like 3.5 meters
And then
up
your
there.
pants fell down, but then you pulled them back up real quick.
But
Really?
no, he didn't even need to
cool.
because he was still upside down as the pants came back down because of
Yeah, it
gravity.
was awesome.
Anyway, a little bit of backup is brought to us by Rizz Wild.
Now, apparently tonight, all sponsors will get one of two noises.
Spoiler!
That's not a spoiler.
No, I think it's okay to explain.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50
It's a
chance
gamble.
as to
It's
whether you
allowed.
get
That's
cheers.
right, that was a gamble. I should have done
This
that.
is
I wasn't
gambling.
gamble. I said
Yeah.
it was a
This is
gamble.
gambling.
This is gambling.
So, Reese got an applause. You might not. So, just a heads
Just
up.
so you know. And
Yeah.
you might, as you leave.
They might all be applause.
Yeah, we never know.
It's like gambling.
Stop.
We can cut that bit, right?
Cut it in.
Brought to us by Rizz Wild. And for Rizz Wild, we listen to the sound of a wild animal. And we're going to try and identify what the creature, what the beast is.
Gus TikTok, no. Did I get us banned?
Rick Lightning says you love a bit of gambling. Is that true?
Oh.
What? That noise is not what he should have made.
There's so many different ways you can gamble. You got, like those blind boxes,
Yep.
different plushies.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it all started with when I had 19 in blackjack in Fallout New Vegas. And I
Did
hit
you
on
hit on it?
19.
No. Did you? And?
Oh, I probably got like 40 after that.
Because you could get an ace and get to 20.
You're meant to get
but that's-
21, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only
But
card
somehow
you get,
you
right?
got to 40. An incredible.
After that, I had to
you meant
study
you
real
kept
hard.
hitting
You
past
just went,
21.
oh,
Yeah,
hit me,
yeah,
hit
yeah.
me, hit me.
All right.
All right, cool. Let's hear the sound of Rizz Wild.
It's not them.
Oh.
Can we get a little louder?
Yeah, just once more and a touch louder in the room for us.
I know this.
Interesting. I'll have first guess. I think it's Mrs. McKinnon, my year 1 teacher, scratching the blackboard. Okay, Dan.
Ruby?
Were there 2 noises just then, or was it just one?
No
There's
follow-up
multiple
questions.
noises, but it's the same animal.
Okay.
Did you read in chat?
Well, there's nothing in chat. Okay. The elephant. Well.
Nat.
I'm going to go with whale.
Well, I like.
No, I'm a hunter myself, virtually. I've been hunting many creatures on the digital landscape,
Yeah.
and I believe that is a male, I'm going to say elk.
Caribou.
Caribou or elk. I am the king of beasts. Yes! Because in the game, you have your own whistle that you use to call them in when you play, and so you make that noise, and me and my friends just scared them all away by running up to each other and just blowing elk horns in each other's ears.
They sound
Majestical.
It sounds like a gate.
It's terrifying.
It does, yeah.
Like
That would have been a better
like
guess.
that picture
gate.
needs some WD-40.
Yeah.
Am I
yeah.
right?
Majestic. Shoot it! Sorry.
Do that. Anywho.
Virtually shoot it. Okay, so for a little bit of backup this week, we're talking about the Nintendo Partner Showcase. They did a direct overnight.
Sorry.
Rude.
What's the name?
And they
What's
talked
the
about.
name of this sub-segment?
Oh, there's a
Peter?
sub-segment, of course, called Trailer Park Theater. He made a graphic.
It's not- it's
We may as well
not-
show
it's
it.
Trailer Park.
A subsidiary
It's
of
just trailer theater.
out of
Out of
this
home
world.
screens? Out
Yeah.
of the stream? It's just trailer theater.
Okay, there you go. So Nintendo talked about 26 games across the Direct Showcase. Old new titles that are coming to the Switch in 2024. So all things to come this year, 26 games. That's pretty big for a console that's on end of life.
True.
We're not going to go through the whole showcase. Watch it if you're interested. It's only 25 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But we are going to talk about a few of the games that we thought were really interesting. Gus,
He's texting.
take a moment.
Doing research on a smaller handheld.
We want to talk about World of Goo 2.
Yes, and I was just looking up when World of Goo 1 came out because it was 2008. That came out on... I played it on the Wii. World of Goo was fantastic. And they did a couple of games afterwards that I didn't find as good.
They did Little Inferno. I loved Little Inferno.
I didn't like Little Inferno, and I also didn't like... There was a coding kind of one that they brought out after that. Chat might know. But World of Goo is just basically a physics puzzler where you use these cute little creatures to build a bridge. And it was great. It was the first time I got really good physics like that, and it's just been dead since 2008. So it's been ages. I had no idea a sequel was even in the works. So I'm excited for this because it's... unlike a lot of the games that were announced as either ports and stuff, it seems like a sequel to a game 15 years to one I really, really loved. It was a good surprise. Like I needed more surprises in this, and I played this. I think like there was like not expansions, but there was like extra levels that you could unlock at the end of the campaign. It had a really cute little weird twisted dark career little storyline, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know why they hadn't made 5 of these by now is kind of my question, but it's cool.
The developer, I feel like all the games they've made have been pretty dark and twisted. Like I played Little Inferno, and I haven't played World of Good, but I did play Little Inferno, and the story of it was very like dystopian future.
They do really somber stories
Yeah.
with cutesy eyeballs stuck on everything. So I
It-
remember that.
It looks very like did you ever see that comic where it was like, I made you a cookie but I ate it?
No.
No? Okay, I used to be a scene kid, so this might be very specific to my experience. But they were like this kind of like emo comics with these like they have the big heads and the square bodies and the big
just
white
hair?
eyes.
Was his hair over the eyes?
No,
You could see
no.
the eyes,
They were
okay.
like-
It actually, design-wise, does tie to like old Newgroundsy kind of like little hand-drawn webcomic kind
Totally.
of stuff.
2008 was like the
Prime
peak
now. Yeah.
of Newgrounds as well.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, it was maybe on the way down in 2008.
Maybe in the
But-
2010s was
yeah.
when it started to fall
But I
off.
don't remember another game doing physics that fun for a bridge builder. I haven't played one since, so yeah, really pumped to play that.
Now, are
Good.
you a goo head?
I like a bit
That's
of
what
goo.
fans of World of Goo call themselves.
a bit of
Oh,
goo.
yeah.
I don't mind. a
Maybe
bit.
not a goo head, but a fantasy life
Head?
the girl who steals time head. Yeah,
There could be goo in that too.
there could be
could
goo
be.
in it
Could
as
be
well.
goo.
We're not sure what the little eye is.
What
but
is
it's,
this game?
Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time.
Yeah. So we both are very excited for this game.
Yeah.
So I played the 3DS game and loved it. It was one of my favorite games for the 3DS. It's really cool. You've got so many different classes you can choose from, as you can see, and they all feed into one another. So when you become a master in one, it's a lot easier to master 2 other ones. And it's so cool. And this one, obviously, coming out for the Switch, it's got updated graphics. It just looks delightful.
More Animal Crossing or more what's Dragon?
More Dragon Quest.
More Dragon
Dragon Quest.
Sorry, did you play the first one, Nat?
I didn't get to play the first one, but it was like that, dream game that you never got to sort of buy. Because like,
Sure.
back in the
Right.
day
It
when
was
you were a
like-
kid, you really got to be selective with what you bought. But I love that this game is a bit of a mashup of all the stuff I've ever liked.
I was gonna say it has that
yeah.
vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing. The village side does appeal to me. I don't
Yeah.
know how much the extended
It's
career
cool because
paths.
like so much of it, and this is the first time we've got a release date for it, which is really awesome. But
Fantasy Life I?
I don't know why the I.
You
Is
thought
it-
it was one,
You
I thought it was one.
but it's
Yeah.
a sequel. But it's
the
one. But
second
it's
one.
What's
it's
this a sequel to? Fantasy,
Fantasy
Life.
Fantasy
Life.
Life.
Just
all for
Fantasy
the
Life.
3DS, yeah. And I think it's really cool what they do with the class system because it's not just your standard like paladin and hunter and stuff. You've got all these like crafting ones as well, and like for the blacksmith, you can make your own weapons, and for the tailor, you can make your own clothes. It all feeds into each other. It's really awesome.
Okay.
And all the mini games are really cute. It looks adorable. It's got really nice character customization.
You liked all the trailers in this direct, didn't you?
I did. I loved this direct.
Okay.
Oh, not all the trailers, but
Okay.
like I thought.
It's all or none, Ruby.
Okay, all.
There we
Nice.
go.
That's
All
so
in.
nice.
None.
None.
Yeah.
She's
Me
all in
all.
gambling now. Hit 21.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a really good direct. I think it's cool seeing the release schedule for the Switch fill up, despite it kind of being thrown to the wayside by a lot of people.
Totally. And this being a partner showcase, no first party games, so
No.
it was always going to be missing the. I mean, we've had great directs the last few directs of seeing Peach and seeing Mario vs Donkey, the remakes that are coming out of the studios. So and Tears of the Kingdom, it's
Totally.
still kind of boiling
And
there. So
Fantasy Life in particular is one of those ones where when it came out on 3DS and then I didn't see it on anything else, I was under the impression of like, oh, that is a series that they've left behind.
That's a
They're
dead in the
never
water
going to make
franchise.
another one of those again. I've been waiting for so long, which kind of leads into the next one.
that's thematic to all of these because World of Goo we assumed was a dead IP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantasy Life. We never expected a Fantasy Life E.
No.
And
No
here
one
it-
ever did.
And here it is. And Endless Ocean, Luminous.
Oh yeah. So, Endless Ocean was a Wii game, and I'm pretty sure a second one came out that was also a Wii game, if not a Wii U game. And it's all about exploring the ocean. It's not a Subnautica experience where like you go down in the depths and it's terrifying. It's beautiful. The whole point is that you are studying the creatures of the deep, and there's so many to study. Because
I thought that was a giant. I had like, what's it, thalassophobia?
Oh yeah.
Fear of the underwater. It looked like there was a giant beast in front of you, but it was just a rock.
There's a couple in this trailer. I think just here you do see there's like a pretty like manky looking shark at one point, and there's
Yeah.
that. There it is. That like I
terrifying.
don't like that even in an exploration passive game. And then there's that. I love that. Sorry to skip ahead in this trailer.
okay.
There is that fish that everyone laughs at.
The
I think it's a.
blobfish?
Is it a sailfish or a no? It's a
I
stumpy
think it's called
one.
sunfish. The ones that are really
Yeah,
tall.
The really stumpy sunfish, but it does it after here where it points out that the game has, for some reason, 30-player multiplayer.
Which is
How sick is
There-
that?
So cool.
From what I remember,
But they all just laugh at it. They all just go and laugh at that fish.
well, from what I remember from playing the Wii version,
Ugh.
it was completely single player.
Yeah.
At least that's what I
Right,
remember.
okay.
Or I just played it alone. Sad, but it was so compared to all the other Wii games I played. They weren't all action-filled, fast-paced experiences, but like there wasn't a game quite like that was all about just exploring an area. There's no fighting, there's no doing like sort of intensive tasks or anything like that. You're just finding creatures, and the music is beautiful.
I need an Abzu or something that's abstract and arty and interesting in a kind of way like that. Because for me, I'm not saying I need action or I need like, I'm not just going to shit on this, but I'm like, Dave the Diver, it's like it has objectives, it has goals. And I even
But isn't the objective here to find all the animals?
Yeah. You're supposed to.
You gotta catch them. It's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. It's
guess.
Pokemon with the deep sea.
Lottle Nauts we played recently, that underwater one, it's like it had all these things to tick off a list. I really like that. I don't know, games that promote being just explore and immerse, that's fine. On a Switch, on a system that is limited based on its graphic power, I need to be blown away by like water effects. And I'm sorry, the Switch is not where I'm going to go for long draw distances and beautiful water effects. So I'm just saying it was it was weird to end this on it and go, we have one more thing. I was like, come on.
No, I think real heads no. I think this was a moment of like real Nintendo fans know. Like,
I guess they were
if you
going
had a
for a bit of
Wii
the
and you
old
had
Wii
an
crowd. Like they really were.
You are going to understand it. And they were beautiful games. And the thing is with the ocean, you don't have much draw distance. You can't see that far when you're down
She's
there.
got you there.
You
That's a
can't
good
see
point.
that far.
BMAC points out no Silk Song, which was kind of what
Yeah.
everyone was hoping for.
Yeah.
And again, not to poo-poo the whole thing, but I did find it just a bit like the aesthetic of all the games that were picked. The Rare bundle in the middle just felt weird. Like they were like, here's some leftover Rare games that are on virtual consoles. I'm just saying it wasn't, for me personally, a very strong, like, it seemed like it had niche, old Wii and 3DS games that people might remember. So I think fans of them obviously.
Yeah, I think a lot of really interesting remakes, which was cool. But
No Mother?
what?
Mother 3.
No,
Going
Mother
to
3.
Japan only.
Mother 3 is the fun. It's so funny because you can play Mother 3, an English version of it. It is just a fan translation and you have to emulate it. But I think it's funny that because Japan, their Nintendo Directs always have something like a bunch of things that we don't have. Like I double checked today and there was like 3 or 4 games included in the Japanese Nintendo Direct that weren't included in ours. And they all looked like your standard JRPG are incredibly weird, which I appreciate. One's just like a game that teaches you guitar, which is like, I mean,
Is this
I
a
wanna
game?
learn
Wait,
guitar.
are you talking about a game that was in this thing? Or
the Japanese Nintendo
only
Direct.
version
of the Direct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because Japan always has a separate one.
Yeah, right.
That,
Okay.
Because they get certain exclusives. And Mother 3 was a big one coming to the Nintendo Switch Online library, and that they're never going to translate that game. and
Now,
bring
is there
it
anything
here.
in this, considering a lot of the games are a little older, and you might be a bit younger than the rest of us here, was there anything else that you saw that you were like, I know that game, and I'd like to play it again, or not really?
Not in that sense, but I did grow up with, like the Nintendo DS, Lite, 3DS, and I did miss out on a lot of those. And I think it's kind of, I know that nostalgia is sort of timeless, but we love to revisit our older games that we've used to play. So I'm keen to also see how they sort of develop and improve upon them.
Yeah.
But also, I get like that aspect of you want to revisit something, but it also should be functional too. There's so many games that I have that I had growing up that probably wouldn't play in computers nowadays. Not that we even have a disk drive for them. So
Totally.
I think there's a sweet
Yeah.
spot, and like Super Monkey Ball, there's some like that as well. I will just go back to the Rare one. Those games don't play well now, and I think people love the idea of having them in their collection. Going, cool. I would dare anyone to try and play more than like 20 minutes of these games and go. Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo was just like I don't know. I'm just being pessimistic.
I
but,
feel like Killer Instinct of all of them is probably the one that's
the
going
one
to
that
play
might.
okay. Yeah.
Blast Corps was a great game, but it does not hold up. So
thing
this
is,
was bold.
It
I think.
almost felt like, because I'm pretty sure, except for Battletoads, and even then it's the original Battletoads on in Rare Replay,
Yeah.
but like all of those games aren't in Rare Replay.
No.
And I feel like all the good ones
Are in
Are in
Rare.
Rare Replay. Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
The
probably
smash
exactly
hits
why.
are already out.
Blast
Yeah.
Corps might be there, but again, that was a smattering of virtual console
But
stuff.
I mean, on that, because they're on Rare Replay and Rare's now owned by Xbox, another big thing that was from this Nintendo Direct was the fact
We
that
saw some trailers for
saw
Sea of
two.
Thieves, Pentiment, and we've also learned that.
Thieves?
So,
Sorry, no.
Sea-
So Grounded and Pentiment
Yeah.
are going to be on Switch.
Gonna be on Switch.
Sea of Thieves is going to PlayStation, and
Hi-Fi Rush is also going to
rumored.
PlayStation.
And
Hi-Fi Rush going to PlayStation.
Of going to Switch though, yeah.
So yeah, that was the Direct.
When's
Showcase?
the next Ninty one though?
The
I
next,
just watched this
the
and
next
go, I
Ninty
want
one is next week because Pokemon, baby.
Oh, wait, is it all Pokemon?
It's all Pokemon. It's
No,
Pokemon
it
Direct.
is a Pokemon
Pokemon
Direct.
company, Pokemon
What do you
Direct.
think they're gonna?
More Pokemon.
What do
I
you
reckon
think?
there'll be Pokemon Direct.
You
I'll be
thinking
here to
more
shit on
Pokemon?
I reckon there'll be Pokemon.
I have.
I reckon
I
there'll be a
wouldn't
Pikachu. I reckon.
Will there be a Bulbasaur?
Hold me to it.
Dude, ditto.
Charizard?
Brilliant.
Yeah, but
Dig it?
really quick, my only prediction for that is, and this is just a fingers crossed situation, it would be really cool if we got another Legends game.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh,
I'd love
like
to announce that.
Like
Because
Arceus,
Arceus was way better than Scarlet
Yeah,
Violet.
I agree.
I
big
almost
time.
played Arceus. It had that level
was so
of appeal.
good.
Yeah.
So I would play its sequel.
Yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen for more Legends for sure.
Nice.
Those are games I've used this segue before. I'm going to use it again because it's perfect. Those are games that you'll be able to play this year. Now we're going to talk about some games we played this week.
That's good.
It just works every time.
It works. It's a lot.
Like animated thumbs, it works every time. What we've been playing is a segment where we talk about the games we've been playing, and it is brought to us by, they might get clapped, they might get oohed. It's Nitrotex, everyone. Another clap, another round of applause
There's
for
no ooh.
Nitrotex, our wonderful patron and sponsor of said segment. As we do every week when we have a segment by Nitrotex, we read one of their tweets. Nitrotex tweets up a storm, and in this case, I'm going right to the top of the pile to a tweet that they put out just, I think yesterday or maybe the day before.
I see.
Because I wanted to show this off as well. This was a great thing that was drawn to my attention by Narcotex. And all they did was just point out that it was a video, it was a trailer for a game, and in it they said there's absolutely no way I would have predicted the turn this trailer takes at the 20-second mark.
Oh, yeah.
So I've queued it up with Josh. I don't know if you've seen this trailer before, Nat, but we'll just have it playing in the background because I love someone pointing out something in a video that goes like shit hot wild. And I was like, okay, cool. This game is called...
audio?
Sorry?
Yeah, why
Yeah, a
not?
bit of audio would be great, please. It's called Kingsmaker.
The Kingmakers. The Kingmakers.
So let's have a
I
listen
think.
to the audio.
Grew us into an empire. I don't know where he's from,
I know.
but if you think you can stop him,
Medieval.
you're already dead.
You play a time traveler who turns up with a car and guns.
my god.
And a full suite of armor as well.
This looks insane.
I feel like every person in the world, or at least most people, or maybe just a few people I know, have had the thought of like, brother, if I just went back in time to the medieval times and just took a gun,
Yeah.
I'd be fine.
But also props to the developer for doing the like, they watch them teleport through in a pickup truck and then just ram into a battlefield. So yeah, this looks absolutely bonkers.
It's so good.
It's being wishlisted at the moment, but Nitrotex.
Wait for the helicopter.
There's a helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait
There's
for
a
the helicopter.
chopper.
And there seems to be like some
A
kind
bit
of
of an
RTS
RTS
strategy,
going on, yeah.
move your hordes.
It's so silly.
Oh my god, I love this.
Horses
It
up the
looks
stairs.
really good.
It does.
Like it looks really, really good. To a point
got
where
that,
people
um,
are like, is this real?
Holy sh! So who's flying the helicopter? Did someone come back in time with them?
I think so.
Does it matter? Either way, just for the driving alone, that's got some real Dead Rising vibes to it. But yeah, this game looks insane. It's called the Kingsmaker.
Kingmakers, yeah.
Thank you. And was brought to our attention by Nicotex, who took me on that ride thanks to his tweet. So thank you so much, Nicotex, for sponsoring the segment. Now we're going to go around and talk about some games that are out and that we have been playing. And we're going to start with you, Ruby, because your game came out today.
It came out today.
Ooh, exciting. Please do
One
One of
tell.
the games we didn't talk about from the Nintendo Direct, specifically because I knew I'd be talking about it right now. It's Penny's Big Breakaway. So when I've been keeping my eye on this game for quite a bit, and when it got shadow dropped today as part of the Nintendo Direct, I bought it immediately because I was like, oh, sick, all right. And so I bought that freaking thing. And basically, Penny's Big Breakaway, it is a 3D platformer by Evening Star. So the gist of it is you play as Penny, an aspiring street performer who uses a yo-yo, as you can see, for her performance tricks. And an encounter with something called a cosmic string transforms Penny's yo-yo into a living anthropomorphic yo-yo called Yo-Yo, who's kind of like a little doggy and loves snacks. And Eddie the Emperor, who is the emperor of the world of Macaroon, has called for new palace court performers. And so Penny goes to audition, gets in trouble during her audition because Yo-Yo decides to go buck wild and strip the emperor down of his clothes. And Penny gets in trouble. So you narrowly escape your jail sentence by getting the frick out of there. And he was going to sentence you to 10,000 years in jail. And that's too long. So you simply get out, and you got to make your way through the world of Macaroon, kind of trying to clear your name, staying out of trouble, and trying not to get arrested again, and also finding out the mystery of the cosmic string. And so this one is made by Evening Star. They're a studio that was founded in 2018 by the dev team behind Sonic Mania. And as we know, Sonic Mania is the kind of fan-made and then officially published Sonic game.
So does that mean as a studio that fan-made Sonic Mania, they were fans then,
Yeah.
and then that was their first game that established them, and now they're like, well, now we're a reputable little developer, and so
we're
this
going to
is,
do our own little thing.
Huh.
And so it's also considered one of the best modern 2D Sonic games by fans
Best
and critics
Sonic games, I
alike.
would argue.
It's fantastic, and I
Yeah.
think it's 'cause, Sonic fans know what they want, but then sometimes they don't, and I say that from experience.
So know what they want is not a shit game.
Yeah.
'cause
It's,
there's a
it's
lot of them.
probably not a Sonic game ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which this might be the answer they're looking for.
Well, so the creative lead of this one as well is Christian Whitehead, who is Melbourne-based. So this is a technically partially Aussie game.
Ooh.
We'll take
Love
it.
to see it, and the kind of gameplay is use the left stick to move, right stick to yo-yo, baby, and
That's it. It's a 2-page manual. You're like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know why they
Oh.
shipped it with this, but thank you.
It's just oh,
And just a yo-yo.
yeah.
Even just in that movement rolling on top of the yo-yo, you see the Sonic in it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you feel that when you're playing?
It feels so like it wears its Sonic influences on its sleeve in the timed because they're timed stages.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then as well, there's auto targeting on the breakables and kind of the encouragement to be speedy. I wasn't, but that's just because I was kind of looking around everywhere and getting a handle on the controls and stuff. But it really does push you to get through it, and you get through it through this really unique version of platforming because you're doing the standard platforming, but then on top of that there's so many different ways to use your yo-yo. Like you're using it on a zip line, you're using it to dash, you're using it to swing. Like there's one movement where you'll throw it up and then swing from it just like in the air. And as you can see here, we've got the penguins.
That's your double jump.
So the penguins are the
Sorry, can we just rewind on that sentence? Now, as you can
And of
see
course you
here,
can see the
we've got
penguins.
the penguins.
Of course.
Please,
We've
go
got
on.
the penguins here. And basically,
Jesus.
the penguins are the enemies. They're the policemen of this game. And if they...
Is it an Emperor Penguin?
No.
Oh,
He's
missed
just a fella.
opportunity. Let's get in contact with the Melbourne developer
I
and say, like, what the hell were you
it's
thinking?
Crazy. But I think that's kind of the point is like, he's the emperor and they're all penguins. Do you
Oh,
get
it's
it?
a bit
I
of a
think
gag.
that's a little
They're making
Okay.
a joke
funny
about it.
But they're the
Little
police,
tee-hee-ha-ha.
and they were hunting you down.
Yeah, exactly. And if 5 latch onto you, you die.
Okay, it's an
But
interesting.
the way that you get rid of them is by, slapping around on the yo-yo. You dash if they've already latched onto you. If they're coming at you, and they usually come in droves, you start whipping your yo-yo around, and it kind of throws them all over the
It's
place.
a clever spin on a health mechanism to go like doesn't have to be a bar that you fill up.
Yeah.
It's actually how many enemies are on you one time.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
that
And
bit
when you
got me
drop
there.
out, you lose. You get 4 lives
Yeah.
in one thing, in one stage.
Yeah.
And you keep collecting them as you go through.
Outside of the Sonic comparisons, how big were you on 3D platformers? Because there was a janky time where they were kind of good, but like we're talking Banjo-Kazooies, we're talking like Blink's the Time Sweeper, we're talking like there was a time where they were prevalent and a lot of them. And they were hit and miss for me in terms of what they didn't do well. And this looks like a modern game in the sense that it's ironed out all those kinks and gone, this is a movement and combat system that feel really good to play until you do that.
Yeah.
But do you have much history playing those kind of games?
Yeah,
or-
well, the thing is like I'm a big. I love Sonic, but very specifically, I was a big fan of the 3D Sonic games.
Yeah,
Sonic
sure.
Adventure 2, to be exact. And this very much, to me, felt like that. I also played Sonic Dreams recently on Apple Arcade.
A bit of a Gexer as well, aren't you?
A bit of a Gexa. And I love a good 3D...
Goo-head, Gexa. We got terms for
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
here today.
Exactly. I love 3D platformers,
Oh, that's
but I
cool.
especially love when they do something different. My favorite
Like
part about
this.
this is as you can see, there's like the target moving around rather than like timing when you jump.
You get to see
You
it.
move the target around, and then that's where you fall.
They had that in Prince of Persia, the most recent one, a little like indicator to show you.
It's great.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you be dropping in the wrong darn place. And I found this game really fun to play, quite difficult to master. But I enjoy that. I think
good.
that's really cool. Like you
I-
really have to get into the groove of using your yo-yo for different things. And you see all these little guys around, and they're very cute. Some of them
love little
are
guys.
part of like the collectibles system. And so every stage there's 3 golden nuts, and they're all right. And they're used to unlock bonus levels, and then 3 people in distress who need you to do a little mini mission.
Okay.
As you can see here, so not my gameplay clearly, because I would have talked to that guy, but they've got a little exclamation mark above their head. They want you to do a little task. You do that task, and they show up at the end. And at the end of every stage, because you are a street performer, bless you.
Thank you. Why'd you show that?
Can I get a?
It was so subtle.
Can I get that sneeze, please? Yeah.
Sneeze cam,
yeah.
thanks.
Sneeze cam, please.
Oh, brother.
And but at the end of every level, you are doing a street performance. You're busking, and it's a series of 3 quick time events.
Oh, can we see
where you have to do different yo-yo tricks. In
So walk the dog.
It's all connected.
walk,
Around
walk
the world?
dog
That's it.
around the world.
I can do the triangle one, where you swing it through the triangle.
yeah.
I bet you can't.
No, I can. 100%.
There's no way you can.
You get me a yo-yo, I will do
Pendulum.
you that.
You
I
know
will
that
do that so
you
quick.
know that
I'm
I
gonna do a
cannot get you a
pendulum.
yo-yo, so you feel safe saying that I can do it. Get me a yo-yo.
Josh, quick close-up. Sorry, Ruby.
Yeah.
Next week, I will have a yo-yo. I will
you're
show
gonna
you
do
that
it?
trick. If I have a yo-yo that can sleep, I will bring you that trick.
Yeah.
It needs to be a sleeper.
But I find it absolute, like, visually delightful. I
So
think
how varied are the levels?
So-
or are they all in this city?
I'm not too far in. I know for a fact that there's different worlds.
Yeah.
But like different areas. I'm about 3 stages in, but it's very similar to Sonic in the sense
You
you've
only had
got-
today to play it, so that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. But it's got the same kind of similar stage system. Actually, I would argue that it's got a similar stage system to the old Mario games.
Yeah, okay.
Where you've got like world
Objectives
1,
around
3,
and all.
and
Yeah,
stuff like
sure.
that. And it's
Cool.
I find it visually. I think it's just absolutely lovely.
It's just
it
quick- I
feels
just-
like an aesthetically crisper Sega Genesis game to me.
It has Dreamcast vibes in terms of the style pattern
Yeah.
of it. The style of it. I'll say, like, again, the movement style and the combat and everything looks fantastic here. The traversal. Personally, I think, like, and maybe it's not a game for me in my sort of like ilk, but it's sort of I do not like
my ilk.
I do not like the design of this game in particular, but I love what it's going for in its movement and its as I said, the combat. It just for me feels a little bit too. I guess I'm more of the like ukulele and Banjo-Kazooies and that like it just feels a bit wacky and crazy circusy.
I think
but I love that
see,
you
I'm
love
a big
that.
fan of like wacky,
Crazy wacky circus.
crazy wacky circus. I think I love circus aesthetics. Also, the music is absolutely delightful. And one of the guys who did the music, not only did the music for Sonic Mania, but the music for Sonic Mania was so good that they have gotten him on to do additional music for every single Sonic game
Yeah,
since
wild.
Mania.
And this, as you said, this kind of feels like the 3D Sonic game they might not have been approved to make
Yeah.
in some sense. So they've made their
Yeah,
own.
like
and they've had to come up
Nights
their
into
full-
Dreams, for example.
That's the one I was thinking
yeah,
of.
That
Like,
was
that
very
shit-
circusy.
Yes, but I hate that game's aesthetic. But I appreciate
it's
that
beautiful.
that game looks tight in terms of
Yeah.
how it plays.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh,
like,
it
those
feels
guys look like they
awesome
know
once
what
you
they're
get the
doing
hang
there.
of
It looks like it's all quite cohesive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on PC as well.
On PC. Yeah,
Okay.
PC
So it's
and
PC
Switch.
and Switch, which
Cool.
is awesome.
Awesome. That was Penny's what?
Penny's Big Breakaway.
Penny's Big Breakaway. Well, let's break away to a different game. Nat, tell us about a game that came out just today, but you've been playing the demo of Pacific Drive, a game that I'm really keen to check out. What'd you think?
It was a pretty cool game. So, I mean, look, I've been driving for a couple of years now.
In real
but-
life?
In real life.
Okay, great.
yes.
I love that we're starting.
That's a great bit of
Yes.
context before we get into it. The driving is hard. It's like, is it?
It's,
How would you know?
it's a survival driving game. So it's got a couple of different elements to it involving driving around. And Because of the realistic elements in your sort of, torturous survival in this strange surreal world, you got to remember stuff like putting your handbrake on. And I'm not used to that. I mean,
Wait, you've got your license.
in the games.
Yeah, fair.
Do you have? Is your car? Sorry, we'll let you get into the description of this, but like, is you've got like a newish car that doesn't have handbrake?
Exactly. I have a foot
Interesting.
brake.
Interesting. There'll be a generation of people that don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Go
Yeah.
on. Where are we?
So you get sort of thrown into this different world, and your only friend really is your car. It's going to be with you this whole journey. You've got to upgrade it, find new parts for it, and scavenge everywhere. And there's a couple of people around to help you sort of get through that, teach you the ways of this world. But they're kind of trying to get rid of you as well. So it's your car, new technology. But it's a very great game to explore. And basically, it's a run-based one. So you'll have your car, your safe space, but you've got to head out there and, get more stuff to upgrade.
Yep.
They don't teach you how sort of to do that. So you kind of have to figure stuff out, scan, collect new things so you can make more tools to break things everywhere. You're basically destroying whatever lost world was here. And you never know what you're going to see. I mean, for me, I was always on edge the whole time because you can't tell what's friendly, what's a foe sort of thing. So it was a lot of fun to explore.
It's got an eerie kind of I want to say like Stalker vibe in terms of like there's a fallout zone and there's kind of like paranormal activity. Is
I was
that kind of
thinking
the
it's kind of like Fortnite in that it's got like this kind of circle area that you've got to stay in and you don't fall out of that ring. So
okay.
there's that time pressure as well. But the setting itself is beautiful, and what really drew me into the game is that it's set in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
I think it's called that big
Yeah.
forest. So basically Alan Wake was also sort of inspired by, these tall trees, the eerie, misty kind of places. So
the like
it's real
nighttime
cool.
during the middle of the day kind of vibes that you get
Basically,
from
yeah.
all the It's a cool setting.
Yeah.
I've been keeping an eye on this one for a while. I know a lot of people have. The run-based stuff intrigues me because that can be a total hit and miss in terms of like the longevity of playing it. Have you? What's kind of like your amount of runs through this thing though?
I think it's good because some games, if they're sort of open world, you don't know where to stop, I suppose. And
Sure.
this kind of quantifies what you're going to be playing in a certain time. And I quite enjoy that because I got into other games like, Enter the Gungeon and
Sure.
Cult of the Lamb, where you can kind of be like, okay, I'm going to do this.
Yep.
And that's sort of it. You can tick that off your list, I suppose. So the progression, it feels like, would be really good in this game to have that sense of accomplishment as you sort of get further and further into it, as you're trying to get out of it too.
So what's if you're
What do
driving
you
down,
keep on a run?
yeah.
I suppose you keep all of the supplies that you find. So things to, build up your car, different sort of parts and pieces, and you have to get those parts, turn them into something else. So I found that it was kind of complicated in terms of the whole crafting system, but it gives you a lot of information to go through. So you really sit in there sort of reading, referring, and it's quite good because if you don't know how to do something in a game, you got to go like Google it, that sort of stuff. But it's all there for you, very immersive. Like it feels like you're on the side of the road reading the maps.
I love that.
Survival
Yeah.
games, they walk a fine line of that, like, don't hold your hand because it can be frustrating at first, but the sense of achievement when you actually do that. When you change your first tire, tell you what, IRL or in a video game. And anyone you change tire?
I think in this game though, you just put the tire on by hitting A.
Yeah, okay, right. You don't have to do all the lug nuts. Make sure to tighten them fully before you. You know what? You'll find out eventually. I'm just saying.
It's getting
Anyone
hyper masculine over here right now.
I'm just saying it's a rewarding thing to be able to change a tire. But yeah,
Well, part of the game, I was told to put an antenna on the roof. So I'm looking all over the top of the car. I'm like, I can't
shit, I
find where
don't know
to
how to
put
do
it.
that.
Like, does the antenna go on the side here, there? I realized you're meant to put the antenna on top of the actual building, not the car.
so there is a home base or a garage.
A
that
little
you go
bit,
back
yeah.
to?
You've got a safe
okay.
spot to sort of work on things and develop them without any pressures of what's outside. And
Yep.
then when you venture out, that's when it all comes for you.
And the enemy is kind of like this. This is kind of like a science fiction apocalypse. I've seen large robots kind of moving around.
Yeah.
What's the deal there? Because I've also seen the car becomes quite advanced and technologically advanced, and it doesn't look like that in the early game. So
Yeah, I guess you start off and you probably got to break those down. Now, I've only really played the demo, but yeah, you do see that there is this sort of greater force that's sort of changing the form of this land and sort of coming after you. That's why you got to be on the move in your car, like pedal to the metal.
I love
Put
that.
it in H. I was watching a video from a friend of the show, Ralph Skillop, who really enjoys this game and was talking about it in reference to a lot of the ties that it has to current fiction and Stalker and that kind of stuff. Apparently, this is based off a novel. Or inspired, I should say, by a novel called Roadside Picnic, which is a really good read for people who like dystopian kind of novels, that kind of stuff, by the Strugatsky brothers. And they also, and I'm going to get this wrong, but it was also inspired by the Stalker film, which the game is based off as well. The Stalker game. Okay. Anyway, point is that there's a really good novel that apparently has
the Fortnite Zone.
Has a lot of these weird kind of
storm. Get out of the storm.
These trippy, paranormal, unexplained vibes and things in them. So I'm actually going to go and check that book out before I play this, because I've heard it's a really good read and a really good scene setter for this as well. So yeah.
Question?
Nerd.
Question?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I'm a
That's all I had. But I mean, I feel like because it is kind of like a horror game, at least partially, right?
Some scary elements, I think.
Yeah, because I feel like being in a car when things are scary would be similar to like going under the covers when you hear a scary noise at night. Do you feel like almost a sense of safety when you are within the car compared to when you have
do
to
get
go
out and walk
and
around,
scavenge?
don't you?
You do. You
Okay,
have to leave the car
Yeah.
sometimes.
Is there sometimes a bit of like apprehension about leaving the car?
Absolutely. I mean, I wanted to drive it up the hill and it started sliding back down. I was like, come on, please.
That's the handbrake thing again.
And the only other thing was just, can you explain the run based in terms of, apparently it is about getting an item or something, and then there is an escape zone, or you need to reach a zone in time? Is that
Yeah,
how this
look,
works?
honestly, I hate time-based things, but when you go out there, you decide, I need to get, all the parts for the antenna. You go, drive, get your stuff, and then you got to decide, all right, I want to go back now.
Yep.
And you can open up, I guess, like a little portal to get back, but you got to drive straight to it. And I'm like, up and down
That's
the
where
hill.
it does the whole kind of like, from what I've
Everything,
seen, like,
starts coming for you.
Yeah.
But there is a way back, in that sense.
I love that the like each run finishes with like a nail biting kind of
Scary.
truth.
You've done all that work, and that could all go to waste.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of Dredge in that sense, because
Can you push that further?
how long can you go? Like if you stay awake for too long, you start to go mad, and when you go mad, things start popping up out of nowhere. Horrible noises start happening. And if you keep going out and you start hitting
That's just your
things,
transmission.
boat gets destroyed and everything goes to shit. It's awesome.
No, this looks great, and again, a lot of people have been hyped to play this. So, are you going to go back and play more on stream?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, the stream loves to see me completely fail at what I'm doing. That flustered.
That's a yes. Cool. So that's Pacific Drive. Ruby talked about your game, Peter.
All right. Yeah.
I'm doing the thing that gets. This is actually quite a hard segment to remember what the hell anyone's talking about. Can you tell me about your game?
What's it called?
Banished Ghosts of Eden.
Banishers Ghosts of New Eden.
Damn it.
Banishers Ghosts of New Eden is a third-person action RPG by Don't Nod, who most recently did the Life is Strange series. And before that, they did a game called Vampire, which was a third-person action game. So it's not entirely new to them to be building action and combat into what they are known for now is a very narrative-driven, character-driven story games. And this game is predominantly a story game about banishers, a husband and wife pair of banishers who have come from England across to New Eden, a town on the far shores of America, to a settlement. And
Pacific Northwest?
Not the Pacific Northwest in this instance.
Okay.
And they've been called there because of a bunch of supernatural occurrences, and they're here to try and banish the demons and ghosts that are causing disruption across here. The story itself is the hook of the game, because it's a super intriguing and dark and gritty story about this period of history which was so caught up in religion and the idea of heaven and hell.
Is this Vich time?
This is Vichish era. I think it's a little post.
Oh, the Vich?
Post the Vich.
The Vivavich, of course.
And as part of the narrative, this feels spoilery, but it is the marketing campaign for the game, is that after this kind of tutorialized mission, the first thing you do in New Eden, your wife dies and becomes a ghost. And then the story is about this husband and wife still connecting while she is a ghost and working to solve this kind of like demonic haunted town. But now she can work from the other side.
Ugh, can't catch a break, can he?
Can't catch a break. So the
Ruby was having a very different reaction.
That is so beautiful.
it is beautiful. And I'll talk a little bit about the gameplay.
Oh, my bitch ex-wife. All right.
The
Not your ex-wife. She just died.
I'll talk about the mechanics of it,
Please.
in a bit. But this game is I'm about 3 hours in, and I'm in it for the story.
Don't very good at story.
But mechanically,
But also, like, Don't Nod are good at story. Life is Strange never appealed to me because I don't care about teenagers having teenage problems. All teenagers have teenage problems,
Fair
and
enough.
it's like that's fine, and it was well handled. But this is obviously almost a little bit fantasy. I mean, it's very fantasy in the fact that it's dealing with supernatural themes, but it's distant enough from being about angst. It's much more about bigger theme, broader themes. So I think people will maybe feel like it doesn't try and say anything about society, where that was a really strong point of the Life is Strange series. This is really just about cool witch hunting.
well, yeah, the
effectively,
moment-to-moment
ghost hunting.
action though. Like,
They're the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, how does that feel from a dev who, distinctly do narrative?
Just okay.
Yeah, okay.
Not bad, but it's not what you're there for. It's a third-person melee-focused combat. There's parries, there's healing potions. It's definitely taken some, it's an action RPG, and it's hard to these days not say it feels Souls-like.
Yeah.
There's campfires, and you get your potions back when you stay at the campfires. You can fast travel between them later in the game. But the combat itself, what makes it distinct is when you have the phantom wife and real husband, and they're in combat together. You can instantly shift between the realms.
Whoa.
She's good at fighting or banishing from the phantom realm, so fighting against ethereal spirits that are inside the physical. And then you change back to the husband to finish off the spirits themselves once they've been banished out of the thing that they've possessed.
Right.
Which doesn't necessarily make sense, but it makes sense as a gameplay thing as you're moving between combat scenarios.
Yeah.
And then you get into like larger boss fights, which you're trying to control the tempo of it. There's no stamina, but you're avoiding like really well telegraphed attacks and trying to just dodge and then attack when you get opportunity to. So it's okay, but it doesn't feel like a great third-person combat game.
It feels like the combat from just what I'm looking at here and from the trailers. Does it get a bit repetitive in terms of the action?
It hasn't yet. I'm 3 hours in. I mean, it's no more than any other action RPG, which is slashing at things that are coming at you.
Yeah, okay.
There's been plenty of variety in the creatures that attack at this point, and there's been a boss fight. So I'm not bored by it. I just don't find it really engaging. And the other part of it is this kind of semi-open world where you're exploring New Eden and its surrounds and interacting with basically side stories to hone the skill and the relationship that the two Banishers share by solving other hauntings.
Ooh.
So you do mini hauntings that give you kind of like upgrades or I don't want to spoil what kind of the core story arc is because it's sick, but it basically involves really big moral decisions and all of the little stories play into the broader moral question of it all, which is all like super contrived for purpose for this. But it feels really good. That could fall apart if the acting wasn't brilliant, and it is. If it didn't, the world didn't feel realized, and it totally does. It's beautiful and detailed. It really, like, to me, is singing on every level except as a third-person melee combat, and that's totally okay because the story is so compelling that. That's what I'm there for. And the world, I just want to see what's around the corner. Like, It's beautiful. It's not the most beautiful game, but it is just beautifully realized.
This time period, and particularly if you're talking about, as you mentioned, all those like the hauntings and the level of paranoia and sort of horrible stuff that was going on. It's not quite Dark Ages, but it has that level of kind of like twisted. I'm assuming with the hauntings and stuff. Like I'm intrigued by that. I want to get into that.
They're really dark stories, and they're and it doesn't hold back on its kind of the viscera of it, or
I'm thinking like not direct comparisons, but like Witcher in terms of those.
Yeah, there is some
those
Witcher.
sort of-
There is some Witcher.
The
in it, for
monsters
sure.
that you go that actually tell a really human story and something really dark and twisted. But in this period in particular, I
Is that
think
your ghost wife?
That is Ghost Wife.
Whoa.
she's just always
Can you
there.
kiss your ghost wife?
Can you kiss your ghost wife? When you rest at a bonfire, you go to sleep and you're lying back down, and she stays awake all night. And it fast forwards through the 8 hours you're asleep or whatever, and he's just like asleep. And she's like sitting up and watching.
She's
just
staring
watching,
at him going,
and she lies
"I bet
down.
he's thinking
She
about
lies
cheating
down
on
next
me."
to him. She lies down next to him. That's
quite sweet.
It's very sweet.
Isn't that a meme or something? It's like he's probably thinking about other women, and it's like he's actually just thinking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
It's a meme.
It could be a meme.
Could be a meme.
I'm playing it. I'm like, Steph is gonna freaking love this game.
Yeah.
I was like, Steph, you got to play this. And she was like, what is it? And I was like, get out of the room. You're not allowed to look.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's very vitchy and witchery. And yeah.
Very nice. A Ghost Wife game for your wife. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well, I'll round us out by talking about a game quickly that I played called HELSKATE. Which is from developer Phantom Coast, and this is in early access. There was a demo a while back, but it is now available as a purchase in early access. And it is a skating third-person action combat roguelite run game, which is being touted as essentially, I guess if you want to put Tony Hawk and Hades next to each other or combined in a blender, you would get a game like HELSKATE. You play a skater who is in this kind of limbo-esque punky rock skate world who goes on runs through these... they're not procedural generated levels, but they are randomized in terms of which one you get as you proceed through your runs. And you go into each stage with the intention of killing all the enemies that are there and optionally sort of going through a bunch of objectives, which are you'll collect letters, score a high score, all the kind of classics from Tony Hawk's. A couple of people on the dev team are from the Tony Hawk Underground pedigree, so they have definitely worked on skating games before, and again, where, like you mentioned, Ruby, like wear their love for those games on their sleeve.
Yeah.
And so in that sense, I was really excited to pick this up and play it because I love blending genres, and I thought the idea here of combining a brawler with a skating game would be fantastic, and then given it this lovely aesthetic of, I guess, if you want to call it sort of like, punk rock hell, rebellion, all brightly colored, cool character designs, all sorts of interesting elements that play into these little runs where, as I said, you are combining some of your skating moves to help with the combat. And as you proceed through the levels, you're running over pickups that randomize, that are videotapes that give you buffs, that are pieces of cool skating gear that give you certain moves. You can get to the end of each stage and choose to take cash, gems, another piece of gear, or stickers for your board, which upgrade them. They are for the particular runs that you go through as you try to proceed as deep as you can go. But then there is also a hub area with some quirky characters in this sort of fictional... Again, it's hell, but they don't ever really mention the devil or hell. It's all their own sort of lore and story building. And so there's a bunch of characters, like a cool devil girl who gives you tattoos, which are permanent upgrades. Another skate shop owner who you can buy permanent deck upgrades for, which then will carry through into other runs. There's like a weird bird video cam man called Footage with an Australian accent who is like filming you and setting you out on all these runs. So design-wise and aesthetically, I appreciate that there's a lot on show here. And that there's a lot of ambition in terms of creating a new genre of game. I got into it for a couple of runs, and I was struggling to understand the flow of the game and how it feels to play. Obviously, a lot of those early 2000s skater games were quite frenetic, quite fast, a lot of inputs, a lot of speed and things to take in. But that's one game. I think the brawling games, your platinum-style Bayonettas and all those kind of ones where you've got big attacks from very colorful enemies and combos and all that kind of stuff, that's another game. And
Both of them require all of your attention.
Jesus, like, yeah, the ability to cross over any of that to try and combine a skate move with an attack or an attack and then follow on with a combo is some real complex stuff that I don't know if any gamer out there could combine it. And
Are you a bad enough gamer to...
to be good at HELSKATE? Because as you've just seen in the footage, it's very overwhelming, both in the design aesthetic and what you have to do in terms of your inputs. There's some really clever ideas, but again, I don't know how it's pulling it all together to be a fun experience. It definitely feels like those old games, for good and for bad. And there are moments where it shows its brilliance. For example, some of the upgrades you get are weapons that or projectiles that fire when you do certain skate tricks. So it's like, hey, if you do a pop shove it, you'll fire a chain in front of you that homes in on an enemy that you can grind on. So when you get to the end of it, you can then attack.
That's fucking hot.
Kinda
That is
sick.
great, but man, was it hard to do. Like,
Yeah.
it was to line up at the speed you're traveling. And again, momentum and speed, I think, is probably the biggest problem with this game, or the high speed that you're traveling at. It just, no one can take this all in at once. I know I'm old, but I'm also just like, I played a lot of games, and a lot of the skating that I remember from back in the day was coming through. I was pulling off the same combos that I remember from Tony Hawk's days.
Did you do a melon?
I did a melon grab and then
Nice.
comboed it with a switch to a manual and a wall grind to
No.
keep my combo going. And then it was like, monsters burst out of the ground. I'm like, I'm not trained for this.
Combo failed.
Combo failed. And again, it's not about, you can land everything. There's no for stacking it or anything.
Okay.
But you do have a health bar on the top left, and you will take damage from enemy hits. And you do, when that runs out, lose your full run. You're sent back to the start, and you have to start again. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
the fail state, I guess. And then everything else is combos. So it's really ambitious, and I don't want to talk down about it, but I think after playing games like Rollerdrome, and even Ruby, you mentioned one as well.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk,
Which you
which
said-
I think is really cool, like visually amazing,
Great game.
musically amazing.
But I
I
guess-
like a lot of things in it, but I kind of lost interest. It just wasn't keeping. It didn't have enough to kind of keep me around
Fair
for
enough.
very
I
long.
didn't play
Mind
that.
you, this one is currently in early access, so
Look, I
I'm
get that.
hoping that it does get better because it's a very cool idea.
My suggestion, if the devs are out there, I know they're not
you're
interested
watching.
in my feedback. The game needs to be at least a third speed slower. Like, I know that's a weird bit of feedback, but it is just like, there are things I want to do in this game that there is physically not enough time based on the physics and the gravity and the speed of the momentum. And playing a game like Rollerdrome shows that there is the possibility to create that kind of floatiness, that you can use slow-mo and floatiness to do a lot of stuff to make you feel really badass and pull off these combos that the game is asking you to do, but that, as I said, it is just physically impossible to do. So I found that a bit frustrating, especially for a game that I went into thinking, this is exactly
up your
my
alley.
style.
Yeah.
And this is my footage. So again, I'm trying my best to pull off a combo or two here, but again, it looks scrappy and it does feel scrappy as well,
Yeah,
which is really
just like
unfortunate.
watching you lose your momentum from a grind into a just like nice speedy skate, and then you do a slash and you stop at the base of the demon you're fighting. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
It,
it just like I was feeling it, and then it just immediately just stops.
I was thinking before
Is
playing
that
this
what it
as
feels
well.
like? Just staccato.
Yeah, and for anyone who remembers, I was saying before today, that feeling in those old Tony Hawk games where you'd skate into a corner and your player would go, and you just get jammed in that corner. It has more of those moments of nostalgia for me than the ones of going, oh, I remember skate games being really fun. So in that sense, again, I just wonder if there was a version of this that could be played at half speed, because you'd be doing all these, you'd get to take advantage of all the power-ups and the clever design that they've put into this game. But at the moment, I just could not keep up with it. So again, maybe there are people out there who really want to get into this high-speed, frenetic kind of extreme sports brawler game. But for me, I did struggle with it a little bit. So again, yes, it is in early access, and the developers are still working on it. But again, I don't know how much you could change now to fix those problems.
Just slow it down.
Yeah.
Just slow it
Just
down.
send him a message. Slow it down.
Hey, guys, slow it down just
Guys.
a little bit.
I think
Slow it down.
one of I don't know if he's on the team or if he's like head of the team, whatever. But I remember when this got announced, and this YouTuber called Quebblecop was like so excited to be working on this game, and I was like, that's so crazy because Webble Cop is known, and I mean no disrespect, but kind of disrespect, for the most low lift reaction content I've ever seen on YouTube. So when I saw this, I was like, there is so much going on, which is crazy to me because there's so little going on that channel.
Okay.
That's a lot of shade. I will say that this game does appear to solve the one problem with Hades, which is that you can grind on the enemies.
Ooh, very good, Peter. I get it.
That's what everyone wants to do in Hades.
I don't want to feel any older than I am today as well. And Nat, only that I feel you've been out of the realm in this one. Any Tony Hawk games, any of the old skater games, ever tried an extreme sports game, or am I going to make myself feel even older?
Actually haven't. I mean, I know who Tony Hawk is. The closest I
That's
got.
not the question I was asking. Oh my god.
Don't worry, old man. I know who that guy is.
The closest I got to a skateboard, because I mean, I wanted one of those like Razor scooters, but skateboards. I had is it Tech Deck?
Tech decks were
Yeah,
fucking
was
Tech
sick.
Deck's raw. Yeah.
Nice.
I
That's what I
got really
had.
into that. Was there a Simpsons skating game?
I'm just going to say yes, because
I'm
it
pretty sure
sounds
that
like they
there
should have
was.
made one. Yes, there definitely was one. I
Yeah.
remember all I can think of is the cover art at a Blockbuster.
And I remember playing
So-
it like at a friend's house as a kid, and it sucked.
Okay, well, there we
Yeah.
go. So
That's
that was
all.
Simpsons Skate or Die, the terrible game that Ruby played. Yeah, that was HELSKATE, which I checked out in early access. Ruby played a little game called Penny's Big Breakaway, which just came out today. Nat, you checked out Pacific Drive, which I believe there is a demo still available. That's what you played.
I think it's released this weekend.
But it is
Yeah.
released. Oh my
That's
god,
the
there
one.
it is.
It
This-
was not good.
This looks great, actually.
Yeah, no,
probably-
Hit and Run's way better, but
Yeah,
this
it was.
was
Was it Activision?
Tony
Activision
Hawk, more like Tony
Dog.
Dog,
This is PlayStation
because
2.
a hawk
PlayStation
can pick
2.
up a dog and eat it.
PlayStation 2. There you go.
Eh? I don't
And
know,
Peter
man.
played Banishers Ghosts of New Eden.
There we go.
I did it, everyone. I did it. I'm good at the show and
Got
other
it.
things as well. Stick around because we've got more show that I'll be good at right after this short break.
He'll change it.
Australia, we've got something to tell you. We've got news for you. Gonna put some wheels in motion. Get ready, because we're coming through. The Vega bus is coming. And everybody's jumping. Tullamarine to Bendigo. An interstate free disco. The wheels of steel are turning, and the traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, get on and move your body. We like to party. We like to party. The Vega bus is coming. Paid for and sponsored by the We Like to Party Party.
Checkpoint reached.
Here are 3 PlayStation VR 2 games to replace your IRL hobbies. Maybe still touch some grass occasionally though. Toy Trains is a gorgeous translation of your dream basement activity. It gives you a bunch of track-based logic puzzles to play through, with your goal being to connect tiny villages via your railway, and it's all painted with such a cozy brush. Next up, you can learn you're terrible at golf from the comfort of your living room with Walkabout Mini Golf. As you swing through a variety of courses, the game will detect every move you make with the putter, so you know with certainty you ballsed it up every single time. And finally, for all those looking to fulfill their gunslinging hobbyist desires, Pistol Whip is here. The rhythm shooter has you dodging, punching, and shooting your way through bizarre, vibrant dreams, all set to some banging tunes. Look how much fun that Mandalorian is having. Hunt bounties no longer, friend. Just rave in your living room.
Welcome back. We just heard from It's Jet, who was getting in some good practice in that Halo thing.
It was a challenging time, and it looked like a challenging track.
Yeah,
for
it
old
looked
mate
like
Jep.
a challenge
Jep,
indeed.
Halo fan, sent in the one doing the sent in the Halo choir.
Jep's at Halo Hump Day nearly every Wednesday. You should be too.
Were they not at the last one because they were practicing? Because that looked...
No, Jep was there last night.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And we also saw an ad for the Vega Bus.
Yep.
As well as a look at our socials by the lovely, sweet little Will.
Sweet little sweaty Will.
It was very sweaty. But big thank you. And next up is the Rizz Quiz. And that's me, baby. I'm your host tonight. But before I get into that, the Rizz Quiz is sponsored by A. Timothy.
Aww.
A. Timothy. And for A. Timothy each week, we've got a list of famous Timothys, and we describe them, and everybody else has to guess who that freaking Timothy is.
I'm just watching Nat be so polite but confused.
Yeah.
Nodding, going,
Do you want to test your buzzer?
So, your buzzer, are you ready?
Don't be mean. You gotta yell, Timothy!
Where is it? Where is it? No, it's okay. Just say Nat.
You can say Nat, or you can do a Tim the Toolman Taylor.
She doesn't know that. She's too young to know that
young.
reference.
So there's this show called Home Improvement, and Tim Allen, who is a convicted drug runner, and also staunch Republican, but okay comedian in the right context. He was on a TV show in this television show.
You've seen Toy Story?
Yeah.
The voice
That.
of Buzz Lightyear.
It's Buzz Lightyear.
Have you ever watched any Curtis Connor YouTube videos? Well,
Should've
that's
gone
like
with-
the youngest one I could go for.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
So everyone make that noise when you know the Tim Ruby.
Practice.
Yeah.
Can you do it one more time? I'm gonna go home practice that.
Yeah.
No, you'll
You'll be
get
doing it all on your way home. You're like,
Handbrake on.
So, today's Tim. I got a few little lines for you if you don't get it immediately.
Okay.
This Tim is an American video game journalist, developer, and video essayist.
Oh, she looked at me. I do like video essays, but I don't know.
No vibes? Okay. His work is associated with the mid-2000s new games journalism, a style of video game journalism that emphasizes the author's subjective and personal experiences in relation to the game world.
Is
Beauty?
Donkey Tim?
No,
Oh, okay.
Donkey is not Tim. Any bites?
No.
Additionally known for his verbose writing style and his video game reviews website, actionbutton.net.
I don't know any of this stuff.
Oh.
But I'll tell you what.
Notable video essay works include Doom, Tokimeki Memorial, and Boku no Natsuyasumi.
I looked at chat to cheat, and there's 5 different Tims they've put down there. I'm like, I can't even cheat
Tim
correctly.
Schafer?
Tim
Schafer?
Schafer.
No,
Tim
I don't think so.
Markiplier? Tim Dunkelson?
Tim Markiplier is fucking great.
Is it Tim Finn from The Crowded House?
The
No.
Crowded House.
I thought if anybody was going to get it, Gus might.
No.
No?
Surely it's your biggest like crush at the moment?
You love video
H-bomb guy.
essays? No.
My biggest crush. Was
So
that? Oh
that's
yeah.
what I thought it might be. I don't know.
It is Tim Rogers, who
The
formerly...
singer?
No, but I didn't even say singer when I described
We
it.
might not have gotten that clue yet.
No, Tim Rogers, formerly at Kotaku, a video essayist. He's got a 6-hour video on Tokimeki Memorial. Great video essayist. I
Also-
figured if anyone
Nice.
would know, you would.
I know Tim Rogers from UMI, but that's a different Tim Rogers.
Very different.
Sat next to
Tim
him on a
Rogers.
plane. That's my
Really?
Tim, that's my Tim story.
Was he
Tall?
a respectable
He's huge.
neighbor?
He was tall and he smelt a bit and he has crazy hair.
So he smelled. So you would say a bad
He's a rock star.
bad
They
plane
all smell.
neighbor. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're gonna go on a plane, I think it's like you shouldn't smell.
You should shower before you go on.
I agree.
Is this the first question of the Rizz Quiz?
No.
Ah.
So
Thank you to Tim.
thank you, Timothy. So this Rizz Quiz. Welcome to the Rizz Quiz. Woo! Back Pocket's very own, not Jeopardy. I'll be your host tonight because I wrote the board, so it would be really unfair if
I'm
I
excited to
played.
play.
Yeah,
I've never
Yeah.
played.
You've never played because you're
I've
always
run all the Rizz
host.
quizzes.
So I'm hosting this time to peek and play, and the topic for this week's Rizz Quiz is horror.
Cue the horror funk music that we're hearing in the background.
Oh,
yeah.
My favorite part of the horror genre
Is the funk, is the slap and bass.
jazz.
Yeah.
Slap at a bass. That's right.
So far we know horror games, but no horror movies.
No
for
horror
Nat,
movies, but
so-
you played a lot of horror games.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have a sibling growing up, I'm the one that dared myself to watch the clips on YouTube of.
So
Yeah,
you've
pretty
seen the
much.
movie clips 1 out of 10. Or
Basically.
did you watch all the way through to 10 out of 10
Just
on
the
all
scariest
the movies?
moments.
Yeah, cool.
There's a clown in a sewer. I
Yeah.
didn't go past that. That's all I know.
That's fair.
Okay.
Well, we've got 4 categories here.
Okay.
And the categories are Where are we? Where players will need to guess which horror game is the described creepy location. So I'll describe a location of a video game. You have to guess in which video game it is.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
It's Gus.
Where players will need to identify what the pictured creature is and what game it's from. So you will see
So you
a
need to
picture.
name the creature and the game.
Yes.
2 points? No, just the card.
No.
You just get the card.
You remember
Yeah,
the
you
points
just
don't
get
matter.
the
That's
point.
how-
Yeah, there's
You've
no
never
other
played
points.
this game, but the points do not matter.
I know I've said that before, but it didn't compute. It feels now as a player that the points really matter.
Yeah.
It's about getting a row. That's what we worked out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
playing
Connect
go.
four. Connect four.
It's all about
Connect
Connect
Four.
4.
Yeah.
The tic-tac-toe. Ow! That hurt! Where players will need to name the game that the weapon of choice is most famously used in. I'll say a weapon, and you have to figure out which game it's
There might be
famous
multiple
for using.
games, but it's
Potentially,
the
but
most
there's one
common.
that it's most famous
Okay,
for. Or it's one that only appears in a single game.
Indy Mouse is in chat. Indy Mouse will know all of these answers as a prolific horror gamer and YouTuber. So I'm gonna look to Indy Mouse in chat for my question.
No cheating off chat.
Someone's
cheat
never
off
played
chat.
this
Chat be
before.
cool?
Not a part
Wait,
of
you're
the
not allowed to
game.
cheat off chat?
No.
What the? Why am I here?
Okay.
And finally, did you hear that?
I farted.
Where players, it's the scariest thing of all, where players will need to
Brilliant.
identify the
Thank you.
scary
Great delivery as
monster
well.
based on the sound they make. So we'll hear a sound. That's right. And you'll have to guess what the scary monster is. In that case,
a lot of
it's
classic
Gus.
dad fart
Yeah.
humor over this side of the room.
Gus's anus.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh.
What's on your hand?
Oh, I got a blood blister when I fell asleep.
Ow, yuck.
like
The horror begins.
there.
Ow, that hurts.
Just won't
Gross.
heal.
The harder the question, the more valuable it is. And the player with the most points at the end wins. Do we understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good freaking luck.
No, there's a question.
There was 2 hands
Go
up.
on, girl. Go
There's
on,
two-
girl.
Where's my
Question.
buzzer?
Is there a new buzzer? Or is it still the same?
So how it'll work is, as you are the guest, you will get to pick the first square, and so like for example, 100 is the easiest out of all of them. 400 is the hardest, right?
Yeah.
And so you get to pick the first square, and once it comes up, like the description or the picture, or yada yada yada, I'm pretty sure
You get to answer it. You get all the time you need.
You get as much
If
time.
you pass, there's a potential for us to steal.
Then we can steal if
Yeah.
you can't get the answer.
Yeah.
And you can decide if too much time has passed on someone's. Yeah.
And if you get it wrong, it passes to somebody else.
It gets open to the floor.
Open to the floor.
Can be
yeah.
a steal or can be a no one if no one gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then whoever gets it right gets another square.
Gets their face on the board.
And hey, you might just fucking nail it and just keep on
No,
trucking.
that's not how it goes.
Oh, what?
You get one and then it goes to the next person.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
Well,
We're trying to distribute the fun for everyone, you know? This is an actual Jeopardy.
oh,
Sorry.
I love actual
This is double
Jeopardy. All right. Well, you get to go first. So, anywhere on the board, you get to pick a
But you have to do it in the traditional Jeopardy sense, not Jeopardy, by asking, I'll take category for amount of number. So, I'll take Ow That Hurts for 300, thank you, Ruby, would be an example. Not to tell you how to play the game.
It's
but
not
that's
your
how you play
go.
the game.
I'll take, what the hell is that? 300.
300.
What the hell is that? 300. Can we get whatever that is up on the board, please?
Oh, yeah, it's a visual one.
This is the
It's a
visual.
visual one.
Where's the music?
Stream can hear it. All right. Here we go.
Oh my god.
So, what the hell is that? And what's it from?
Holy.
It is,
It's got little walrus bucky teeth.
there's two things there actually.
Yeah, there's a little
Yeah.
rat as well.
I reckon it is the wife from Layers of Fear.
I'm going to give it to you. It's the Rat Queen from Layers of Fear, who is
Yeah.
the wife.
Who is the wife? Yeah.
So, you get it.
Well done.
Woo, nailed
was
it.
brilliant.
Dolphin pants straight away. Nah, no, $300.
She's slaying. She is queening. She's mothering. When I
fucking
saw
terrifying.
it, horrifying, so scary.
Jesus.
But slay.
Does she chase you around in the game?
Because you've played it, right?
I have played 1 and 2.
I don't remember her chasing you. That's more psychological. That I mean, at
Someone
least that
is
first one.
behind you at some point.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't like that.
Yeah. There's something stomping around. You run around in circles.
Yep.
I remember that game scared the shit out of
Being
me.
chased is my biggest fear.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's very, very fair. I
So
used to
that's a
have-
logical fear. That's like a rational fear.
Yeah.
I used to have nightmares where I was in a really, really busy
Ruby,
car
running a
park.
quiz.
I know. hear me
Yeah, but
out.
this is important.
Really, really busy car park, and there were wolves chasing me, and I had to like weave through the cars, but they all got closer and closer together.
Wolves would kill you.
That means your
Movies have lied to us and made us think that we can be like Liam Neeson and fight wolves, but we can't fight wolves.
We'll be friends.
Exactly.
They're so big.
So can we go back to the board, and can we see Matt on that board, please? There we go.
That's
Nat's
one face on the
that
board.
freaking board.
Face on the board.
And Pete, pick a number. Any
I'm a
number.
coward. I'm going to go 100. Did you hear that?
All
100.
right.
No, I'm not gonna say
100.
that.
Did you hear that? Can we hear what that is?
Oh, I recognize that sound. Hit me again. That one was way quiet.
That was really quiet.
quieter.
Let's
You
turn it up a bit
bastard.
and go one more.
Oh man, I recognize that. That is a scream from a Blizzard game, I think. I'm gonna. Oh, is it?
Oh, hello. Done.
Oh. Okay, I've changed my mind last minute because I can think of it. It's Ocarina of Time, The Mummies. In Ocarina
I'll
of
give
Time.
you. I'll give you. It's a Re-Dead from Ocarina
Re-Dead.
of Time.
They were terrifying.
When I played that game for the first time,
We get a story with
Scary.
every answer for this. I
you
love
betcha.
it. So
I'm the
I'm
hostess.
scared by
I have
this.
16 stories prepared.
I'm sorry. I'm the hostess with the mostest, and I got the mostest things to say.
Scariest
Put
thing.
my face on the goddamn board, Josh.
Scariest thing in that though is the hand that we used to come and pull you back
Yeah.
out.
Wait, take it off.
I didn't like that they were
At
grabbing.
least
and
it's
they
not
were...
half mustache, half beard, Peter. Which
Yeah,
is
that
my
was
suggestion
that
was.
was a bad look.
Okay.
Go on, Gus.
Ruby, I'll take. Where are we for 200, please?
Where are we for 200?
Right in the middle.
Hailed as the savior of Earth. Wait. Yep. Hailed as the savior of Earth and the colonies and a symbol of mankind's innovation, The USG Ishimura became home to the corruption after landing on Aegis 7?
I need to name the game.
Yes.
Dead Space.
Correct.
Huzzah! I'll take my face on the board, please, and a sound effect. That's because I asked.
How
the
was that
question.
a 200 question?
That's because I asked the question correctly as well.
No,
like
but
the
he
sound
told you.
effect.
You got told the game, basically.
Not really.
It was 200.
It's a place.
That's what the.
Delightful.
Is that your actual face? Or is that your face transposed onto a meat
I have
palette?
slowly
Yeah.
been just losing more and more beard, and now I'm ready to go full mo with that.
Yeah, but you can't see what's on the chin without the hair.
Clean chin.
Okay,
Nothing but clean
let's
chin.
see.
Clean
Alright.
chin.
Now that's a horror.
Yeah. Alrighty. Nat, where do you want to be on the board?
Where do you want to put your face?
Yeah. Where's your face want to go?
I'll take. Oh, that hurts. For 200?
Nice.
Ow, that hurts for 200.
Bit of flair in there.
The weapon is the BFG. What's it from?
Don't know. I've heard of this before. I'm gonna say that my memory's really bad, but we're naming a game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Do I have to say which one or not?
Ow. I'm so sorry.
How do we find?
There we go.
How do we paper scissors rock for it?
Yeah.
Well, we both are gonna go.
No, but you go because I can't remember which game it is. It's either one or the other in my head that it first appeared in.
Doesn't matter.
You go. Because you know.
Oh, now you make me doubt myself. Just Doom.
Yep.
Just Doom.
I couldn't remember if it was Doom or Quake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was going Doom
There's
too.
a Quake in my head.
I thought
Bling.
maybe it didn't
Is it
appear
Quake in my
till Doom
head?
too.
The big
written by Roald Dahl.
fucking gun by Doom.
The Big Friendly Giant?
The big
What are we
friendly
talking
giant from Doom. That's
okay.
right.
Oh, there's
Big
two gusts on the bottom. I'm on my way
fucking
to a full row.
Good job. Peanut.
Yep. I will take Ow That Hurts for 400, please.
Ow, that hurts for 400. Camera Obscura.
That is from a game.
Don't look at chat.
I'm not looking at chat. My eyes are closed. Called
Camera.
Paranormasight.
Nope.
Damn it, that's the wrong fucking game. Damn. Yeah, okay.
Great game.
But it's completely different to what I was thinking.
Completely different.
It's not the game I was thinking of.
I can't think of the title. I can think of everything around it. Yeah.
Did you message me, Indy?
I can see visuals, but there's no words in my head.
Oh. Okay. I think it's a game that I can't remember the name of, so I'm gonna pick a game that I do know the name of that it might have been in, and I'm gonna say Outlast.
Nah.
Okay. Thank you for the double buzzer.
All right. Anything?
I pass.
Is it
Pass.
a Wii Japanese photo game?
Yeah.
Fatal Frame.
Fatal.
It's in chat.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
game
in
I was
chat.
thinking of, and I
Yeah.
said Paranormasight.
Yeah. But nobody gets it. So what do we put on there when nobody gets it?
I think it just gets blanked out.
Oh,
Thank
sad.
welcome.
How
God
sad.
damn. I was going to sip an empty glass. then
That's
you saw it.
$400 that I'm flushing
Chat
down
gets
the toilet.
it. Whoever's tracking the points, chat can keep that.
gets
Yeah, that if that one goes to chat. All right.
Okay.
Gus, what do you want?
I'll take Did You Hear That for 200, please, Ruby, in an attempt to get a full row and win the game.
Did you hear that for 200? Let's
I keep
go.
listening into the microphone.
Hearing yourself fart again.
Yep. Jesus.
What's the vibe?
What's the vibe? I'll take my second listen, please, Josh. Fuck, it could be anything. Oh, stop it, Ruby. Why do we let you make these games? I'm gonna say... Okay. It's the bull-headed man in Resident Evil 4.
No.
Damn it!
The bull-headed man.
Or is it a pig or a bull? He has a bull with an axe.
Doesn't matter. It's wrong. It's not.
Yeah.
But no, he's just
What
his
do you-
attitude is he's bullheadish. He's just
Yeah,
you know, he just wants
Yeah.
to get things
It's
done.
a man in the suit, but he's like, get out of my way. I've got a call to make.
Anyone else?
I'll just be
You reckon?
taking a stab in the dark.
Yeah, me too.
Please.
You got to though. May as well have a crack.
Can I give you a hint?
Please, yeah.
Only because, look, I felt bad because nobody got Fatal Frame. I could have given a little hint.
Battle Fame was a 400. This was a 200.
I'll take the
So I
hint.
shouldn't have got. They should not get a clue.
A tiny little clue.
Give him a
Yeah,
clue.
tiniest.
Yeah, tiniest clue. Recent game, very popular, unexpectedly.
Resident Evil 4 was a very popular, very good game, Peter. Just putting it out there.
True, but it isn't.
Can we hear it one more time for the whole team?
Can I hear it twice?
It's an animal, and the last one's it getting hit. Now that I think about it, but I'm out.
Yeah.
Recent.
I got nothing.
I don't know the answers, but like I've got a guess.
Please.
Yeah.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is it
but-
Helldivers? Is it a bug from Helldivers?
No.
Okay, no bug from Helldivers.
Josh, how about you stay in your lane, mate?
Sorry, TikTok.
Can I get flip me off from Josh?
All right. Step in the dark.
Stab in the dark.
I want to say it's a wolf from Resident Evil 4, if there are wolves in the game.
Yeah.
Nah.
And I glanced at chat and I saw what I think is the answer, which I'm not taking the points, but is it Lethal Company? Yeah.
It
As soon as I saw Lethal Company, I was like, oh, the beast in Lethal Company.
It is
for
the
sure.
thumper / crawler from Lethal Company.
Yep.
200?
Nice.
So that's no points for Gus or anyone else.
Thanks for bringing it up again.
That's
Great.
all right.
Everybody loses.
Everyone
Everybody
loses. But hopefully someone will win this next one.
Yep.
Nat, your turn on the board.
You could go a vertical row. This is not how the game is played.
It is not tic-tac-toe.
That's a Yahtzee.
Will do. What the hell is that for 100?
What the hell is that for 100? Can I get whatever the hell that is on the board, please?
That is a clicker from The Last of Us.
Correct.
Nicely done.
Very nice, very nice.
I love the hip
clips.
hop of the clickers.
Yeah.
They got like sexy dancer moves.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. As
they
It's the
come for
photographer
ya.
doing that thing where they really, if you've got a good photographer, they're like, stand there, twist your shoulder, now push the hip out,
Yeah.
bang, that's the photo.
This feels so weird. You look great.
Yeah. It's working for you.
I can't go quick enough. Ooh,
Is that it?
that's Ruby. That's Ruby flirting.
Yeah. I got-
Ruby at a bar.
I
Oh my god.
That's my mating call.
You're just a gull. Yeah.
Well, that's us off TikTok.
Oh, bye TikTok. Nice to see you.
So what the hell is that? You got it. 100. Great freaking job.
Well done.
Pete.
All right. What's Ruby's number?
1, baby, because I'm always winning.
There it
All
is.
right. Give me a. What the hell is that for 400? Sorry, I'm stealing your
Oh,
row.
crazy.
Oh, you
What
bastard.
the hell is that?
I need it.
For 400.
Pete needs the money.
What the hell is that?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I know this one.
That is a clicking. That's a clicker.
No, you should know this.
That is.
You might know this.
I don't think I know this.
It's
That
so yucky.
is a deep sea diver coralman from Subnautica. Okay.
You already got the first.
Yeah, but you can fuck off. No one's gonna tell you no one's gonna tell you the actual name of what that is. Or do you know it?
Unless.
It's a deep sea diver man from Soma.
From Soma.
I'll give you that.
What?
I'll give you that. It's a proxy from Soma, but they are deep
I would say
sea
give
diving.
Yeah,
the
it's a decent
game or the
diver.
character
Yeah.
for this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
is
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I thought it was
Nice work.
That's what
You're
it's
gonna
called.
get the row.
She's got the roar. Get the sound effect.
God damn it.
Damn, that's good.
Ring.
I was just
I
making a
thought
joke.
it was- Okay, I
Did you
don't
know
if it's-
Proxy?
Not Proxy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Soma
You
was
knew
my
Soma.
first horror
So
game.
I don't know whether to
Yeah.
call out their
Wow,
name,
okay.
which is first Gabagool 11, but it is not Gus's fleshlight. Thank you so much. That is horrendous.
It's ribbed for your pleasure.
It's terrified for your pleasure.
I like
Again, it says.
You can't say that.
What?
Hey, can we
Now we're
quickly,
really
can
off
we,
TikTok.
Bye, TikTok.
Can we quickly check if we're still live?
Nat's like,
still
I will,
live,
Nat's
yeah.
like, I will not be
Right.
staying for the post show.
I've
Very
got comments, but
I
I won't
thought
say
it-
them.
I was going to say this was something from Scorn.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Scorn.
Scorn.
Scorn's
Ah,
smart.
That's not Scorn.
And
That's not
real-
Scorn.
Okay.
No, but see, he's kind of
If
wet.
it was from Scorn, I would have recognized it for sure.
That's fair. Anyway, Pete.
Me?
No, you. Did you?
I
choose,
just picked that. I just
did you
picked
choose
that, yeah.
Yeah, you choose now.
I'm gonna leave Nat for her potential row, and I'm gonna take
Vertical row.
vertical row. Ruby, where are we? At 300.
Where are we for 300?
You're back in the room.
I'm back in the row.
Overlooking a waterfall in a mountainous region of Eastern Europe, House Beneviento is an abandoned mansion once owned by a family of doll makers.
Okay, we are. My brain just went. It's Resident Evil Village, which is V, which means
No.
VII,
Yes.
which means it's 7.
You could
No.
have said
8. Resi Village,
yes.
Yes, which is
VI. 6? What the fuck? I
no,
don't.
it's VIL.
You gotta stay
Resident
way
Evil
further.
Village.
Nice work.
I'll take the
Very
correct
good
noise.
job.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you very much.
Was that 300?
That was 300
Cha-ching,
on
baby.
Where Are We?
All right.
Now, Nat, what do you want?
You got to do it, don't you?
What the hell is that for 200?
Hell
What
yes.
the hell is that for 200?
Connect 4!
Can we get whatever the hell that is up on the screen, please? What the hell is that?
What's this known? So it's Resident Evil 2 or 4. And which one is he? I don't know, I crush them on all of them, so it's hard to tell.
You had a crush on this guy? Did you say you had a crush?
Maybe it's not this one, but you know.
He's
Look
kind
at
of
those hockey player arms, Peter.
he's kind of funny with it.
So I'm trying to like zoom in on his face.
You had a crush on.
You can go and stand up right next to the TV if you need to.
Yeah, you can get up and look
Go
at it
for a
if you
walk.
want. Go on.
Go for a walk, get in
Get
nice
a
and close.
good hard look at his big eye.
Oh, she's leaning in for the kiss. Oh God, it's happening.
How are we feeling?
I'm very sorry, I'm trying not to accidentally say anything I shouldn't.
Oh, from
Oh, yeah.
chat? Oh, yeah.
All right.
Is his name Barry?
People are yelling at Barrack.
There's a Barry and Allen, there's a Jack and Seven, so can't remember
maybe
his
it's Barry.
name, but I just know it's one of the Resident Evil games.
Pick a number one, and you might get a sympathy. From which number?
4.
No.
And if you
Two?
split 4 in
No.
half,
Yeah, 2. I reckon. No, it's not 2.
It's 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
should
said
have
2.
gone
Two.
with
She
that.
said 2
and
ages
who is
ago.
it? Is it Barry?
Oh, are you all?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Nobody
Ah, yeah,
knows.
I've got no idea.
Mamma mia. Maybe I've put these in like the wrong order.
Greg Sexy Man.
Sorry.
Barry Allen.
I was gonna give you a hint, and I was gonna say his last name's a very expensive bag, but maybe.
Gucci.
Barry Gucci.
But then I
Barry
remembered your
Vuitton.
Barry
boys.
Saint Laurent.
It is
Barry
Will-
Crumpler. Have you bought a Crumpler? They're really expensive.
My
Barry
mum loves
Fjallraven.
Crumpler.
It is
Barry Fjallraven?
no.
Barry Macpac.
Who is Barry?
I don't know.
This guy,
What
apparently.
are you saying? No. It's William Birkin from
fuck is a
Resident
Birkin?
Evil
What's a
2.
Birkin?
A Birkin bag.
Aren't they sandals?
God, you're
Stocks.
such men.
Birkin stocks.
You buy
Anyway,
stocks in Birkins.
It's William Birkin from Resident Evil 2.
it's not on camera.
None of you got the points.
We had fun though along the
Yeah,
way,
but
didn't
you
we?
had a beautiful time. And isn't that what games is all about? That's
Stop
right.
guessing. You all gave up. Yes, Billy.
William Balenciaga.
So let's have a look at
Squishy
the
Joshi.
William Balenciaga. So true.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, is it Pete's turn?
I think so.
All right.
What you guys don't know is I'm actually throwing, so my face doesn't appear more times.
Are you shy?
What was it? How that hurts?
That is a
weapon?
weapon.
And it's described, and it's how common is
It,
it?
it's just said.
Give me where are we for 400?
Oh, you
Where are we for 400?
You're gonna have to steal it if you want it.
All right. A dismal, gloomy coastal city consisting of countless looming buildings that bend and sag down like dying plants. The pale city is seemingly deserted, yet home to many, many televisions.
Many televisions. The first Gex.
No.
I don't fucking know. He's got it good.
Can I hear it one more time?
A dismal, gloomy coastal city consisting of countless looming buildings that bend and sag down like dying plants. The Pale City is seemingly deserted, yet home to many, many televisions.
Gex.
No.
See, I was gonna
Oh.
say.
I
if you
know
go-
he loves television, but he doesn't live.
That's the only thing that I took away from that.
So my initial answer would have been the Underdark in Alan Wake of the city of New York. It's not not the city of New York, but the city he's in there. It's not that.
No.
So then my second train of thought went to like The Last of Us Part 2 Seattle, which was a very brilliant way to describe that. But what I'm doing is working through answers that
There
aren't
were no saggy, limp buildings in
limp
The Last of Us.
buildings.
You said flaccid? The buildings were
I
flaccid?
literally never said that.
Okay. That's what I heard.
I'm never talking about anything but rock hard business.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
TikTok?
TikTok, are we still there?
I gave the link to my parents, remember?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
We've said all the bad stuff. You've just
Yeah,
been
don't
very
worry. You've
polite.
been so polite and lovely and respectful.
It's okay.
We're really nice people.
My
Just
sincere
heads up,
apologies.
we're really nice and
a dark,
respectful.
gloomy coastal city full of erect high-rises.
yeah.
I've got an idea, maybe. It's a wild guess.
We love a wild guess.
Little Nightmares 2.
Yes.
What?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh my god, you're taking over this board.
The Pale City is where Little Nightmares 2 is set. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Very good job.
Nice.
Very
Well
good.
done.
There's a reason why I was 400. It's indie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indie situation.
Oh, we know that.
And
So
crass.
she picks mainstream AAAs as your
Oh,
easies and
so
goes
now
to-
you can go for Did You Hear That for 400? No, it's an indie game sound.
Damn right.
Your go.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it'll be an indie game sound.
Uh-huh.
I just picked that and I lost.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn, babes.
I'll take. Where are we for 100?
Oh, you coward.
I want 3 faces.
All right. Where are we for 100? Based on an alleged real-life ghost ship, the SS Orang Medan is an abandoned
WWE.
World War II freighter lost in the South Pacific Ocean.
What the? What?
Based on an alleged real-life ghost ship, the SS Orang Medan is an abandoned World War
Good
II
hint.
freighter
Thank you.
lost in the South Pacific.
I was
Me,
thinking that
Dan?
was my 2 guesses with that. Yeah, Man of Medan is the game.
That's
No,
right.
it's not.
The Dark Pictures Anthology #1, Part 1, Man of Medan. To
Nailed
be
it.
followed by
That's
12 more
right.
games. I'll take the
Nailed
win.
it.
I'll take the board.
I put that as
Take
the-
a face.
See, the thing is, you were all like, why put the Dead Space one at 200? Because the 100 one literally has it in the name.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Look how few pizza on the board.
yeah, because he's shy.
I'm a giver.
Okay.
I pick a thing and I allow other people to take them.
Nat, pick a thing, please.
I'm a giver.
Maybe you just never played this game before.
I've literally never played the game before.
All right. Nat, your turn on the board.
I'll give you. Did you hear that for 400?
You're gonna give it to me?
Ooh.
It's up there for you to take.
Oh,
Alright.
thank you.
All right. Did you hear that before? Can we get it turned up a little bit just to make sure they can really hear it?
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right.
This is a whisper.
I gotta make sure it's not too loud for chat. That was the only thing. Hang on.
Oh
Yeah.
no, is this a loud one?
Oh, chat, just block your ears a little.
What's the DB rating on this?
All right.
Did you?
And it's
Oh, that's it. This one we can hear a few times. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it was so short.
Just keep it on loop.
Just play it again. What?
Again.
What? Is it saying something?
Ring.
What?
Again. Like 3 more times in a row.
Yeah, just keep hitting it. Play it faster.
It's what the
Duplicate it and play each of them simultaneously.
slow it down, reverse it. Enhance, Josh.
He's just sitting there with the microphone.
Green. Neen.
Yanni.
Okay.
That's enough. That's enough.
Green needle.
Yanni.
What the?
Do you know what it is?
Imagine being in a
It's
horror
your
game.
guess.
You know?
I have to pass.
Ruby gets some weird, obscure shit. This is,
Okay.
Imagine being in a haunted house and being like, I don't know if we're going to make it through the night. Whee! What was that?
It is one of the small animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh!
You got to give that to me. If it's from Five Nights at Freddy's, I get it.
Yeah, that's true.
What do we think, Josh?
No, I think he gets it.
Absolutely, I get it. If it's in Five Nights at Freddy's, I get it.
It's not
Okay.
in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Is it
Was
Puppy's
that a
Playtime?
fucking...
This is the only one that we have a reveal video for.
Oh, shit, yeah. Let's do it.
So you get it on a technicality? Because
Freddy Fazbear.
That's a human being?
that is Germa985 doing his very own impression of a Five Nights at Freddy monster.
There's
Ruby?
no way he made that sound with his mouth.
Banned. You're banned from making these games anymore. No. That's not a...
There's no way he made that sound.
He did. Well, he's not real, so like it kind of makes
No,
sense.
he's real.
But that's a man.
No, he's not real. The fuck? He's like a creature of some sort, so he can make many noises. So you all got it wrong. No, you got it right. I'll give it to you because it technically was
Peter
a
Face
Five
or
Nights
a
at
Freddy
Freddy's
Fazbear.
character.
It was a Freddy Faz.
We got a Freddy Faz. We can have her number back. Fair enough. That's fair.
All right, I'll take Did You Hear That for 300. Give me that column.
Hold on. No,
Yeah.
because you just
No,
chose it.
that
Oh,
wasn't
it was
that.
you. All right, go
This
on.
is why I'm so good at running this.
Did you
I
hear
know
that?
whose turn it is at any given moment.
But this one, you're gonna have to guess what the creature is.
I'll know
and
exactly what
it's
this
from.
is.
Okay.
This is my column.
Okay, Diva.
I'll sound again.
What?
Give us full volume, Josh.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
Do we have any more of that audio? No, we just cut it down to the laugh.
No, Will gave me a second one if he just still doesn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
As like a hint.
All right, can we get the first one again?
I think someone's sneezing.
Can I take the second one? Can I hear the second one? Why have it? Why have it? If I can't hear it.
Play the second one.
Quizmaster.
Uh-uh.
Why have it if I cannot have it myself?
Oh, weird. You're
Oh.
talking over it, so that's
more?
it.
Yeah,
Talk
give it to me,
through.
mate.
Play it again.
You should have been listening.
I have no idea, but it sounds like there's like a photo taken of a baddie that's far away. And so I'm going to say that
This deduction.
it is Fatal Frame. Isn't there a Goofy expansion to Fatal Frame where Goofy's like,
No, it didn't become public domain yet, so they couldn't put him in.
Okay. Disappointing.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything?
I'll go after you just in case. 'Cause I don't know.
I'm just going to say the game.
No,
'Cause- What?
you have to say the creature and the game.
The blue triangle head thing from Poppy's Playtime. Baby Poppy. I don't know. I haven't played it.
Baby Poppy?
No, which one was my favorite?
Which one is your favorite?
His name was Peeper McCreeper.
Which one is your favorite?
Peeper
The blue.
Meep. Nah, it's gone.
Pete's having a stroke.
It's gone.
The blue creature from Poppy's Playtime.
Huggy McBear.
Huggy Bear from Poppy's Playtime. Huggy McTuggy.
I'm giving you so many chances.
Woogie
What
Woogie.
rhymes with Huggy,
Take it.
babes?
Woogie.
Take it if you know it.
What rhymes with
I don't think
Huggy
it's
Bubs?
that
What
one,
rhymes with
Okay.
Huggy?
Buggy. Suggy. Nothing! The fuck are you
Suggy.
talking?
Did you just say Suggy?
Yeah, and it rhymes.
It's not a real word. Just
None of these are right real words.
it's funny.
Funny Huggy.
No,
Huggy.
it's not. I didn't mean that.
Tuggy.
It's funny to make you guess.
Ruggy.
Oh
He
my
loses
god.
it. He's lost it.
No,
Edo Online says
You
Huggy
lose.
McTuggy.
Nat. What is it?
I had a whole other idea, but I'm going to steal that one and say Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime.
That's right.
Oh, for fuck.
Huggy Suggy.
I don't want to play anymore.
Tuggy.
Tuggy, Brother.
I'm excited that I even got close with the game. Because I was
Okay,
like,
which
shot
one-
in the dark?
I would have never guessed that.
And you straight up guessed by going, okay, which one is your favorite? Huggy Wuggy.
I hate that I know that from the internet and
Bull,
so many more things that you've...
Stingo Flan.
Stop it.
Okay. Cranky wanky. Cranky wanky.
Oh, look, we've all had a cranky wanky.
Yeah. Babes, TikTok.
TikTok is
God.
That's parents.
TikTok.
We've
High
been banned
Fortress.
already.
Oh, yeah. That too. All right.
I don't
It's Nat's go. It's Nat's go.
Nat's go?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's
it's your
definitely
go.
Nat's go.
Because you chose that.
No, Nat stole from me, but I think it's hers now. Nat, was it going this way?
Trust
because
me,
you said-
I know how to run this game.
No, you just don't know
He
where
just picked the thing.
No, he didn't. He guessed from you.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I did.
Go ahead.
Huggy Doggy. Okay, whose turn?
You guys
It's
ran
your turn.
blind
Fuck,
drunk.
okay.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Ow, that hurts for 100.
Ow, that hurts for 100. Crowbar.
Half-Life.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, freaking ding. I'll take it.
All right. We got one left.
And we have as many Gus faces on the board as we do Nats at the
We
moment.
do. Oh
on.
my god.
Bring it home for the win.
The game
It's
is
a
afoot.
freaking tie. Nat, 300. Ow, that hurts. This one actually might be even harder than Camera Obscura now that I think
What?
about it.
Can I shout out Lapscallion?
I'm
Just
really
remember
bad.
how cursed the shows without Steph are. I think it's come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sexy Beam.
What?
Sexy Beam.
It's a weapon.
Beam.
Sexy Beam.
I thought you said bean. And I was like,
Beam.
TikTok.
Sexy Beam.
Yep.
Sexy beam.
Okay, well, I haven't heard of this one before, so I have to think about what genre might fit it.
It is a
It
horror
will be
game.
a horror game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But a sexy horror one.
A
Sexy
fun
horror.
horror. A fun
Poppy's plate.
horror.
Sexy Beam.
Oh boy.
The only reason why I put the Camera Obscura after this one was because I figured not many people would know what the game Fatal
I
Frame.
knew,
I knew
but I
Fatal
couldn't
Frame,
tell
I
you the
couldn't-
name of
yeah.
it.
So this one is a more well-known game than Fatal Frame.
With
The
the
only thing
sexy
is,
beam.
the Sexy Beam is
It's like a weird, obscure, hidden.
it is a
unlockable.
weapon unlocked by getting a certain amount of kills in the game.
Mm.
I'll have to take a step in the dark at a horror game. I have no idea.
Can we clue it up? Is it a Capcom game?
Oh, is it?
Okay, no, if you don't know, then it
hold
probably
on, hold on.
isn't. No.
You
Is
can
it?
drop a little
Give me,
hint.
give me a
though. Drop
sec,
a little
just
hint.
because I'm pretty. I'll have to double check.
Because they get a lot of characters, a lot of resi, like, games that would have a silly weapon at the end of it. That was my attempting, but there's been a lot of resi tonight.
I mean, Resi's a classic horror game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
It's not a Capcom game.
Okay.
It's is that too easy of a hint to give the it's a Konami game. And do we want another hint?
I 100% know what it is now.
You do?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
No.
Okay.
Nat's turn.
I'm just gonna guess, and I don't know if it fits the constraints, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
But Bayonetta?
No.
I don't know if that's any
I'm so
horror.
sorry. Great game.
Yeah. It's horrific.
Do we want how confident are either of you?
Now that you've said Konami, it's got to be PT. No?
There's no weapons in PT.
Yeah,
Oh.
until you get enough kills to get the sexy beam.
Stop it. That'd be weird.
No?
So, you know how there's heaps of asbestos in the mulch lately?
Yeah.
Have you been eating some of that?
You been sniffing some mulch?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the bagful.
yum.
You can get 20-kilo bags of that stuff.
Do you want a hint?
I have a guess, but give me a hint because I don't think it's gonna help.
It
'Cause they already know.
gets turned into the sexy beam from something else, and the original name before that is the Heather Beam.
Heather. I
This
was
should have
gonna
been
say.
400. I'm so bad at scaling things.
Yeah. I was
Wowie.
gonna say
Where the hell are we?
something from either Silent Hill or Devil May Cry. But I don't think Devil May Cry is Konami.
Silent Hill, which one?
the room. No, you look so disappointed in me. Which
No,
is
you
a
didn't
cool
get it.
obscure. It's the only one I played.
You didn't
It's
get
the
it.
only one I played. Silent Hill 2.
No.
3.
wrong. 3. But I won't give it to you. But I ain't giving it to you. It is Silent Hill 3.
I was waiting to get
Nice.
buzz. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I'm stop. Please make it stop.
Silent Hill 3 is where you can get the sexy beam.
Sexy beam.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Pretty sure it shoots lasers from your eyes or some shit.
That is sexy.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
I think. I don't know.
Is Heather a character in the game?
Fairly certain. I did my research to an extent.
I think Heather is like the woman who disappears at the start that you go after. Squishy Joshy says Silent Hill VII large.
V.I. Ladge. Yeah, Heather's the protagonist of Silent Hill 3, I'm pretty sure.
I also like Highland Silly.
That's
Silent Hilly
the
Willy.
board
Nat
covered.
wins. Nat wins by a fair whack.
No,
because of the money.
it's a draw.
Okay, it's a
No.
draw board-wise, but
Yeah.
money-wise, Nat wins.
Yay!
I'm gonna go buy a Birkin.
You're gonna go buy. You should.
We
With all
should
that
reiterate
money.
again. You don't get the money.
I actually don't know if we okay. So I didn't properly
Well
explain
played.
this to you.
You owe us that
There's
money.
yeah. There's no money. You kind of have to.
That's the FIFA coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, I've lost the buzzer and the money.
That's right. You can
double
tap.
down.
You
Man,
can
so
tap
the
on the
buzzer-
way
She's
out.
She's gonna let it ride, everyone.
The
She's
buzzer
gonna
is an
gamble
extra
it.
1,000. Thank you so much. That was the Rizz Quiz.
Excellent.
And now it's time to go to a little break. Bye.
Let's go, game plan, let's go. Woo! First up, Le Mans Ultimate is in early access this week, which based on the title I thought was some kind of fun gay dating sim, but it's endurance racing apparently, which is also fine. Oh, Le Mans? My mistake. Also in early access this week is survival crafting game Nightingale. It's mystical fairy portals, steampunky, but with guns. Now listen, I pretty much play all of these survival crafting games and they're coming out way too fast for me to handle, so just chill. Please. Furnish Master is a meditative little interior design journey. Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, gives you knitting powers and a little backpack house. I mean, come on, that's so cute it should be illegal. Slave Zero X is a 2.5D biopunk action game. Think Devil May Cry, Guilty Gear, that kind of thing. It's just you, a station wagon, and the open road in survival adventure Pacific Drive. Garden Life, a cozy simulator, is set against the violent hellscape of death and destruction in this water. I'm just kidding, it's a garden game. Puzzle Adventure Promenade offers a dynamic moveset and loads of abilities. And will you betray the corporation and Corpo Nation the sorting process? No, you'll give 110%. Hey, what's your game plan? Inquiring minds want to know.
Doug?
Am I winning? This is a double date. And I'm gonna win.
Doom is in there. Doom is in S. What the fuck, Peter?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was in the school with Hanako, and the Hanako was bullied or some shit, and then she died, and then she haunts the school, and kids always. Did you see that? Here we go.
Take a look.
Help! Please! Someone! I'm going to die.
So Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then there's Rebirth, and then there's whatever the next one's going to be called. Redo, Revolution, Reimagined?
Reimagined. Resurrections. The Matrix has also taken 3 of them.
We'll see. We'll see what they go for.
I think Reunion, although that was a
But
subtitle
Reunion's
of one of
Crisis
those.
Core.
It would make the most sense, so they done f***ed up there. But
Yeah, they fucked up. Well, there's okay, remake, rebirth,
Recess.
Recess, and then it's just like the cast of Recess, kind of like come in as like 5 new characters. That's what I'm freaking squawking about. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Ponk. When you know it's time to mix business with bizness. Ponk. When you play 7 instruments, each one like the love child of Yo-Yo Ma and Santana. Ponk. When you're 1K from having a really problematic logo. Ponk. A fragrance for men, because you deserve to smell like a tin whistle.
Welcome, Ponk, everyone, to Back Pocket. We saw a couple ads there. We saw words from Dolphin Pants. Creative, I believe, is the word. And it was just a best of Dolphin Pants gifts and things made on the internet. Thank you so much for sending in your word from a sponsor. Peter finished and was like, it didn't say word. I don't know if there was a word.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just throw you under the bus
What do you mean? That's the point.
Yeah, okay.
Put the word. There was no word.
I thought it was just like a greatest hits.
It says in
It
your
was
brackets,
great.
creative. And I thought it was very creative.
Yeah, it must have, I think the file name that was sent was creative.
from Creative.
Maybe the word is creative.
Either way, love your work, Dolphin Pants. Also, love your work, Ruby, on the podcast. Pocket Buds this week, you spoke to one Ben Vanel from Filthy Casuals. Tell us about the episode.
Casuals. It's a doozy, because as we know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out next week. And Ben is a big freaking fan of Final Fantasy VII. And so I decided to get him on, talk about it. There is so much to Final Fantasy VII, because it's like Final Fantasy, there's it's called the compilation of Final Fantasy
intro
VII.
to that is a fucking ride.
Yeah.
You go through everything in the Final Fantasy history, and you do not draw breath.
7 history.
Only
the Final Fantasy 7
Only the Final Fantasy VII
and
history.
it's a 5-minute spiel.
And I slowly but surely lose my mind.
Yeah.
But then Ben brings me back,
Yeah.
which I appreciate.
It's a good conversation.
It was a good chat. It's a great podcast. If you're not already subscribed to it on your podcast platform of choice, you can go check out Pocket Buds that Ruby does every week. There's also a bonus episode of that available if you're at the appropriate tier, which is our shorthand way of saying we forgot the tier that you need to be. But you
Silver,
get access
it
to
is
that
gold tier.
at gold tier
And
straight
silver
away.
tier at the end of the month.
There you go. So if silver tier will get you at everything at the end of the month, but if you want that now, if you want the hot podcast burning audio in your eardrums, you can subscribe at the gold tier of Patreon, and you get access to that straight away.
Podcast.
Speaking of other stuff that you get access to through our Patreon, I'm segueing here, guys. Give me a break.
No, go hard, mate.
Thank you. If you would like to... fucking lost it.
All right, reset.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of things that you can get through our Patreon, and if you are a Patreon supporter or thinking about dabbling, you can head to backpocket.gg and you can find
Don't
links
say dab.
to...
Let's go from the top again. Don't say dabbling.
Hang on.
Not from we didn't. We could sting it.
So, if you are interested in our Patreon and you're thinking of dipping into...
Oh my God. Okay, bring it back.
Are we doing one more time?
Yeah,
One more?
yeah, one more.
Yeah, try and avoid D words.
Hi, got some money, want to give it to us? Head to Patreon, and if you do so, you can get some lovely rewards like extra bonus podcast episodes and even some merch. That's right, you heard me right. If you would like some extra stuff to fill your cupboards, we do a tier on the Back Pocket Patreon called We're Back Pocket.
You'll use it. It's not. You're not just going to put it in the cupboard to fill the cupboard. For the sake of...
Specifically, you will not put this one in a cupboard.
No, totally.
No. The way we've done this in the past is we've announced the merch that you can get access to if you're at the We're Back tier or above on Patreon. And if that's the case, for 3 months, you'll get access to that merch that'll get sent to you every 3 months. We come up with a new design on a new product or something that gets shipped out to everyone. The previous one was Ruby's hot dog purse.
Me dogs.
Which was a cute little bag a little zipper bag that had all 15 hot dogs that Ruby ate live on stream.
Dolphin Pants keeps their medication in their hot dog pouch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was a cute little zipper bag. It had some lovely hot dogs designed by friend of the show, Dion. The Yeah Baby hot dogs. Wonderful little product there. But that was announced at the end of that 3-month period, so no one was eligible to then get said product if they didn't know about it. So what we thought we'd try is something a little bit different, and we're going to announce the merch that you can get access to if you sign up to that tier, now putting you on the merch train. So you will now find yourself getting this merch every 3 months as long as you stay on that tier, along with everything else that's available on it. I've talked too much, so why don't we just look at some stuff, because this is the next merch that you're eligible for. Look at that font. For merch slot number 1 for 2024 is a full-size Pockety poster, and it is a tribute to Pockety and all the game character versions of the artwork that Pockety has done throughout the ages. Done like, I don't know the word for it, that thing where you keep butterflies with
What do you
pins
call it when
in
you
them?
murder insects?
What is that called?
Not anthropology, like that's something else, right?
I mean, I don't have a better word, so it's Pockety
I call
anthropology.
it justice.
Pocketology. Justice.
Bugs.
So this is a full
Lesser
Well,
two
that's
evils if
two
you
out
hear.
now.
Oh God.
Turn the show off right now.
Yeah,
It's just
called
pinning.
Pegging.
Pinned Pockety poster is what this is.
Okay.
And it is lovely little descriptions of the Pocketies with the Latin translations underneath them that you can hang on your wall in pride of place. I don't know if anyone hangs posters anymore, but let's bring them back. Let's bring posters back.
They never left.
People definitely do
definitely hang
posters.
posters.
It has a lovely little texture to it, and again, some of the best Pocketies that we've designed with their little. It's not pegging, it's pinning, and so yeah, it's a cute poster that we've got designed. If you want this poster and the future merch, you can sign up to the We're Back tier of the Patreon by heading over to backpocket.gg or patreon.com/backpocket, and you can sign up today. That is the merch. That's my spiel done. Should we go for a real take?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And action.
Welcome back to the pegging show.
Peter, no!
And we're banned from TikTok again. I'm so sorry. We're going to move on now. We've done all the housekeeping with the final segment of the show. It's a little bit of gameplay in a segment called Very Good Gameplay. Aaron's watching.
Parents watching.
They don't know what that
I'm
is.
so sorry.
They're too old. I assume. Very Good Gameplay is a segment where we play a game, and this week it is brought to us by wonderful patron Dump Days. Oh, they get a full round of
They
applause.
get a cheers. They get a
So
cheers.
far, it's been
Lovely.
mainly cheers. Dump Days, a wonderful supporter and a wonderful artist who does some great little artwork. Speaking of artwork, like in the merch tier, we take a look at a Dump Days comic. Dump Days has a penchant for doing bin chickens.
Have you done any voice work before?
I've done a couple of voiceovers and then like one little, clip, I suppose, for someone's YouTube.
Have you ever been a hideous dumpster bird?
Listen.
Are there any? Is it dialogue?
No, listen. There is dialogue. I think it needs to be. I think it actually needs to be Gus who says it. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well,
I'm all for that.
she's all for that.
You
Fair
can't
enough.
find the dumpster bird within to
Not
perform
within.
tonight.
Not till a hair wash day.
It's not Ibis's tonight.
It's
so-
not Ibis?
No.
But it is a Dump Days original?
And yeah, as soon as I
Stop
Ruby
it,
has
Ito.
seen it, which is why she's
God.
not looking at the camera. But yes, as soon as I see it, you'll realize why.
Dump
it
Days
should
pays
be
the
Gus.
Patreon, so I read the comics. Let's have a look at Dump Days' wonderful artwork. Oh my God.
That is the best one I've ever seen.
Oh God, and here comes okay.
When are we gonna stop telling people we're brothers?
Because doesn't he have more, like, scared voice? You like that? Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
Do they use the mushroom at the head of the bed to get bigger? What? Okay. Ah, let's move on. Whoa!
Thank you, Dump Days. Thank you.
Dump Days. Fine bit of video game
Bravo.
commentary
It
there. Well
reminds
done.
me of this. I think it was like a fake tweet by Shigeru Miyamoto, which was like people keep sending me pictures of Mario and Luigi kissing. Please do not do that.
They weren't kissing in that one. But a lovely Dump Days comic, and thank you for your continued support. Now, Very Good Gameplay is where we're going to check out a game. And this week, we usually play some multiplayer stuff, but we're going to check out a little game that you can wishlist on Steam that is by an Aussie developer called Rotub. And it's an adorable looking game that even tweeted out to us this week with a little artwork done on one of the green screen pictures I sent out. The game is called Doggy Don't Care. Mm-hmm. Not Doggy Daycare, Doggy Don't Care.
That's the trick.
It looks freaking adorable. So what we thought we might do is just grab a controller, dive into it. This is in your new genre of creature that causes havoc in a sweet but, reckless manner. That's
I'll get
a
it.
genre?
Creature who loves chaos.
Untitled creature game.
But doesn't know they're creating said chaos.
I disagree.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, the creature knows they're up to mischief.
Penny,
I'll get us started, and then we'll pass the controller around because it gives you some fun objectives to do right out of the gate. Okay, Charlie, I'm leaving for a little while. This is Mother leaving, I believe.
Oh, she's mothering.
They're mothering so hard. I've hidden some snacks around the house.
Is that a smart thing to do with a dog?
That should keep you busy. I wouldn't. But Scotty always pulls tomatoes out of the fruit bowl.
She loves fruit.
She's a
big
fruit fiend,
head.
man. She's a fruit fiend. No more naughty business like last time. Bye bye. Now,
Oh my god.
I don't want to move.
Look at that tail. Is it?
Mother.
It's closer and closer.
Do you know the saddest version of this game? Nothing happens. The dog just stares at the
Did he
door,
just
which is
fart?
what dog owners
He's still
think
a
happens.
fart.
Do you do the fart?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nat, cat or dogs?
Dogs.
You're a dog
Yeah.
person? Do you have a dog?
I have got 2 dogs, Jazzy and Bella. They're 11-year-old Maltese cross Shih Tzus, and they're my little babies.
Damn cute.
It looks like I'm eating steaks. So these are large snacks that have been left.
So
around the
mother
house.
left a series of large slabs of meat. So
Are there any snacks on the table?
what can you actually? What are you
Naughty?
what are you in control of?
I can. I'm control of the dog in this scenario, Gus. You'll see the dog at the center of the screen for the gameplay session that we're about to have.
So
Not enough wine to get me
The
through
little
this.
ears. Oh.
It's so cute. No, I obviously I can control the movement of the dog, but also I can jump. I can pick things up, and I can balk. Can you crank the balks?
Are you a pug? I feel like you're a pug.
Yeah, maybe I'm also gonna. I'll turn the music down a touch so we can have really loud
and then
balks.
turn up.
The description of the game is unleash adorable chaos as a mischievous pup left at home alone. Explore, collect, and smash your way around the house and beyond in this cheeky adventure. Fetch the approval of your feathered friend, Rocco the parrot, by digging into a list of fun-filled tasks. It's sure to be a positively unforgivable day. I don't know why I went deep southern
that was great.
one, but I do declare.
Kentucky.
So, if you are a gold Patreon member or silver, because you would have gotten it by now, actually talk to the developer of this game for a brief moment in the South by Southwest Sydney bonus episode of the podcast. Talk to Rowan, who made the game.
Yep.
He's an absolute sweetheart, and you did mention that it is kind of like Untitled Goose Game, but with a dog. He said that he was very inspired by Untitled Goose Game.
So yeah, it's a cool genre. We were saying before the stream, Little Kitty Big City is another one I've been following that has had a lot of love based on just the general. Oh my god, the tail.
The tail is
just it's the small details attached to animals that people go absolutely bonkers for. What? We are a pug, aren't we?
Yes.
Are you doing the butt scratch?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
like
god, what's up with that?
I like that he's kind of like a baked bean.
I think this is Rocco here. Up.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that the parrot?
Yeah,
That's the parrot.
the parrot's Rocco. The parrot's Rocco.
Balk at the parrot. Balk louder.
See, I think
Oh my God,
we're
you're-
gonna have to throw something at the parrot, but
We'll get up on the bench.
I'll pass across to you, Nat.
Ooh, okay.
Do you want to have a crack at waking up?
That is not a dog. That is a
Rocco.
quadrupedal being.
And yeah, so I think you can grab things with X or Y as you get close to them.
Maybe try.
There's
Y.
a ball. There's a
There we go.
ball in the back corner there.
Sorry, I'm
no.
PC gamer.
The game was official selection at GDWC, South by Southwest, the Mini Indie Showcase, DreamHack Beyond, Debug Indie Game Awards. So
If you press, you hit it in the head.
wake up, Rocco. What if you jump on the bench? I reckon get up on the. Oh, no, that works.
There we go.
You talk? Humans.
Well, I mean, like, you can talk to another
Rocco.
animal, right?
Quit parrot napping. The humans have taken off. I found all my snacks and I'm bored.
I'll be Rocco.
It's not. It's
Good performance.
It's not. Zzz.
All right.
It's not a razor.
I need to wake him up, or today will be feathery dull without him.
What?
Featherly, like fairly.
All right. What's something big? Can you? Is there something you can
Can you
break?
just keep barking at him?
Okay, my theory: get on the kitchen counter. Can you get into the kitchen, or is that
Not yet. So that seems to be
Oh,
cordoned
right.
off, and I reckon the bird's going to help us out with that stuff.
I think
There were plates on the table that I broke before. Can you smash a plate near its head? If you jump up on the
Jeez, it's got quite a bit of a.
on the chair and then up onto the table.
It's funny every time you struggle
Oh,
to
you're
control
underneath,
them.
I think.
It looks.
suddenly I'm
The
pink.
TV screen's a bit
Yeah, fair.
Eh,
There we go. Oh,
uh,
all right, you'll get it.
eh.
I believe in you. There we go.
All right.
Take one of the
Yeah, you
plates,
got a plate.
take it over to him.
All right.
Oh, you did not want to mess this one up now. Look at all the. I mean, you did the right thing.
Oh,
Okay,
same beat.
we have failed.
All right.
Maybe try.
How do you wake up a bird?
Maybe try the TV.
Record player.
Ooh.
Rick player.
TV makes more sense.
Yeah.
We've got an indecisive pug. Oh, God.
Do I want to turn on the music or the television?
Either.
Oh,
Trying to see if there's.
you can grab that as you jump. Oh, nice. I
Throw-
reckon jump
throw
and
that.
throw it and hit the bird.
Jump and throw.
So A and Y at the same time.
That bird is.
Oh.
That bird is dead.
Maybe here we go. Try the yellow puffed to then get on the TV bench and then to get on the bench over
Push this
there.
little.
Oh, you can't make that jump.
Can you jump on it?
You can't make that jump.
Wait.
Or the couch maybe?
Nah, you can make it.
The little bed?
Oh.
Maybe-
Yeah, you'll be able to
maybe
get
the
on the bed
sunbed?
and then onto the
One over
shelf
there?
and then behind the TV.
Yeah. The little yellow
yellow
sunbed.
bed.
Yeah, over there in the right corner.
Oh, Doggy isn't supposed to be.
Yellow
on the
couch, TV, bench, jumping order.
I think if you hold B,
TV, bench. Yellow couch,
Yeah, you
TV,
do a little wee.
bench.
Oh, you're pissing.
We have to
see
get
them.
on the. Okay, what about yellow couch? This is what I've read in chat. Jump to the back of that. Jump over, up that stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now onto the TV.
Nice,
Now
nice,
onto
nice.
the bench. Oh, it's a big one. Big run up. I like the run
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh.
It's alright, you can get
I
get
don't know
it.
if someone knows this is how to do it, but this is the most progress we've made so far. Keep going, keep going. We're not gonna make that. We're not gonna make that. I want to be
Yeah.
on the parrot.
I don't think you can be on the parrot. It's quite high.
On the chaise lounge.
Wake up, Rocco. Maybe
Does anyone know how to do this?
P at the parrot.
Maybe you can just.
I feel like I got him awake when I played the demo, but
All right, Ruby.
pull down on the right stick and it goes in nice and close.
Okay.
And then do a little wee.
Can the yellow footstool be moved? Asks Joshy. Fart right under the parrot is a suggestion.
Oh yeah, but I think you fart just by hanging out for a while. Oh,
No, that's
no,
talk
it's
again.
chat.
Any bumps? Do bumps do anything? Can we fart?
Why is gonna pick something up again?
Triggers and bumps?
No, okay, it's just
Fart. Chat's really going like, we got this, we can work it out.
Mac and Dacta, very good observation. He does have a little bum hole.
Of course he does.
He's kind of like Pom
He's a
Pom
little
Puru,
bird.
which is the only Sanrio character ever made to have a butthole.
I reckon just throw more stuff.
Go into a walkthrough.
Get into a like a rhythm of just getting stuff off the table and throwing it at him.
I'm gonna look for a play guide. Full game.
I was wondering if there was like a hole down to throw harder. But
Yeah.
ah.
Or throw from further away so you don't trigger that conversation as well. Because there might be something in that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Just keep throwing shit at him while we wait.
Head to the bedroom.
That was a good throw.
Head to the bedroom.
Okay, the bedroom.
Yep, the door is open in the
Yep.
bedroom. Other door.
The other bedroom?
The small bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, counter next. Yes,
Oh.
yellow thing.
Is that a whistle?
A kazoo.
A kazoo.
There we go. That's what's up.
I used a cheat, or I used a guide.
Lovely.
Hey,
Sometimes you
do what
gotta.
you gotta do.
And then you bark through a kazoo.
Hey.
Whistling? Oh, it's just you. You scared the crackers out of me.
Just regular voice.
Good morning, sleepy bake. I'm bored.
Oh wait, should I do like a bird voice?
Oh, I don't know if you
I
should.
think
Do
I-
your gull voice.
All right.
Got any adventures for us?
Funny you should ask.
Oh.
I've got just the thing.
Oh, jeez, that sounds
Your
like it hurts.
voice will be gone in the next 2 minutes.
I made some mischievous badges for you.
You gotta
Mischievous badges.
You gotta give it away.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
yeah. They're badges that you can earn for doing naughty things around the house.
That is Gollum.
Hot dog. What do I have to do?
All right.
I'm not telling you.
Ooh.
Oh, that still sounds like
Still
it.
hurts. Everything hurts. It's weird.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't get a list? Okay.
It wouldn't be mischievous if I gave you a list.
Right, so you don't actually get told.
Okay, I'll sniff around and figure it out on my own.
Nice.
That's the spirit.
This is
That was
gonna
just
be
Ruby's
blossom.
voice.
I can't whistle.
You can't
what?
whistle?
I can't whistle.
Okay,
at
stop
all.
the show.
No.
Stop the show.
I love when she hangs up on the phone.
She's like, I can't whistle. She's like, what? What's whistling? Whistling is when you put your lips together and you make a sound. I can't do that. Oh, that's good then. Like this? Beep, beep, beep. Hardest shit Peppa Pig's ever done. Yeah. Anywho, I can.
I can jump high.
Oh, there is
you
a
can jump high.
Okay, yeah, we should pay attention to the game. You just have to jump, and then there's a
You got a
fucking
double
double jump.
I did not.
Oh my god.
All right. You'll bounce off the ground, which is even higher than jumping.
How do I know that and you don't? You're the dog, not me.
You're not making this any easier, Feather Brain. Okay,
This
jump and jump
adorable
and jump
banter
and jump.
into the evening.
Well,
Jump
yeah.
again.
I'll try that.
All right.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, you get a badge for waking Rocco up though. That's good.
Double jump dog. Double jump dog.
Oh, there we go.
what?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, it's the little pirouette.
That's just showing
Okay,
off.
if you hit start,
That's delightful.
you can go to badge list, and maybe we'll get a. Okay, there's a piano thing.
Okay,
there's a
I
record
see,
player
I
thing. There's a
see.
toaster.
Basketball.
Okay.
All right.
Peeing.
Have a
Alright.
little try.
There's
Robbie,
a little P thing.
All right.
Ruby, you're up.
interesting.
There's a P badge.
Very
Please get P
interesting.
badge.
See if you can try and find the
Alright.
P badge.
Come on, Featherbrain.
Oh, it doesn't.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh, Josh killed it. I was like,
But can they still hear it?
yeah, the audience can see.
You have no viewers left.
All right. All right.
Alright.
Can I put him down? Yeah. There we
Give
go.
it. Give
the
it.
dog. Don't put it.
Don't
Can
put
I
the
put him
dog
down?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a key.
Oh.
Start the car. Once you got the double jump.
Yeah, the house is yours. That's a huge garage with nothing
Let's
in
see.
it.
Hold on. I think I'm supposed. Oh.
Now rest. Oh, what the hell? There's some inside.
Oh shit.
You gotta collect the whole rings. Get him. Where are you gonna go first?
Jump.
Oh, you can't get outside yet.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well.
Oh shit. That's
round
gonna be
the
an
other
end
way.
game. That's an end game ring collection.
Okay. Well.
If I've
I'm
ever
still
seen one
at
before
Yeah,
in
yeah,
a dog
yeah.
simulator cartoon game. Just we?
Yeah.
Just urinate?
How do I be?
Yeah, hold B.
There we go.
You bloody
got
did
it.
it.
If anybody's gonna get a badge for pissing, it's this bitch right here. Yeah.
The game is so sweet, and what we are doing to it. Jump on the beds.
All right.
Wait.
Now
wait,
we
sorry.
on
Sorry. Give me just a moment.
He's so little. Oh, the key will go into that
key will go
lock
into
on the
that's right.
chest.
There's some genuine, childlike wonderment from just Peter
Oh my
over
god,
here.
it's a dog.
The key will go in the chest. You can get over there now. Fuck yes. Sorry,
You're
I
gonna
just got
wa-
really excited as well.
Are you throwing the family photo in the bin?
Yeah.
This family.
Oh,
does
that's gonna
not
be the
even-
hoops one.
Oh, what's that?
There's
Cheese.
apparently, there's meat in the oven.
Cheese.
Is that a little mouse?
Is cheese in it?
Oh.
Hi!
We
Oh
on
my
it.
God.
We on
Oh
it.
my fucking god.
We
Oh,
on
we
it.
on it.
You got the we on the mouse badge that no one has ever got before.
Finally.
Finally.
And that's the ball.
Oh yeah, there is meat in the oven.
Chicken.
Can you open it?
Jesus Christ. It's got quite the butt slam for a little.
Oh!
The roast
You
chicken.
ate the roast chicken. You're getting badges left, right, and center.
All right, Ruby, you get one more badge. Then my turn.
Wait, hold on.
Go for the elk.
Record player?
Record player, TV,
Toast.
toast. All right.
Toast.
Get the toast while you're in the kitchen, at least.
Oh my god, I'm just like a little anime schoolgirl. I'm late. I'm late.
My name is Angela. Hey, hello.
Welcome to my very own show.
What do you do with the toast?
No.
Yeah. Maybe you meant to toast it. Maybe it's just bread at the
It
moment.
could be just bread.
Where'd I put it?
Oh god.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh my god, did I throw it? Okay.
Yeah, go toast it.
Ruby, that's not how to walk.
That's what's up.
All right, that's your third badge. Gus's turn to toast.
I'll let her toast.
Let
do I-
her cook.
Let Ruby
Let
cook.
her cook.
You got to throw it in perfectly.
But it was already in the toaster.
Yeah, but it was up.
So you reckon put it back? Can you put it back in the
Hold
toaster?
on, hold on. Kobe.
Kobe.
No. Hold on.
Holding.
God.
Hold on. Kobe. Nope. All right, hold on.
Nothing but net.
Maybe if I just keep it in my mouth for a bit. I'm what?
Can you get me outside?
I want to get that freaking key though. That's what's I'm
Yeah,
stalking
get that
about.
key. Maybe the key to the toast is in the chest.
Hang on.
Stop butt slamming.
You're under it.
I know that it's got to be the freaking car, right?
Can you double jump from the roof?
That's what I'd do.
Take the handbrake off.
Work, Diva. You better work.
All right, you get what's in
Ruby's
the
gonna
chest.
100% this thing before you go to play.
All right, let me just quickly.
What did I expect? She's got the controller.
Quickly do that. All right.
The ball!
Do you have up?
The ball!
Kobe!
Mac and Dagda, very good point. Gus, what's Ruby back in the kitchen? Interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Why don't we discuss that?
Oh, there's an
Oh
elk.
shit, I broke the table.
What with? Oh, you
My butt.
There's an elk at the end.
Hang on.
Throw the ball at the elk.
Is there a hoop anywhere? Oh my god.
Table down.
Table down. Diva down. Oh, throw. I think you got to
Assuming everything
smash
can
it.
just be broken.
Can you jump on it?
You're too little.
That's we.
B. B. It's still not. It's B.
Nope, won't be weed on.
It won't.
Shan't be. It shan't. Oh,
It
piano.
won't be weed on.
Do you want a badge or not? Yes, give me.
Cute. And then you farted on it as well.
Yeah. You know what they said? Shit it on the track.
What?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
No one says that.
What about?
Yeah.
Is
When
that
when you really you
Can we
put it
still point
dirty
out
on
that we
the
can't
track,
get
you
outside?
Shit it on the track.
Dirty on the track being
Yeah.
the music track that
Chat
you're
to
laying
Rocco
down.
if you're stuck. We can't get outside, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's.
Alright, I want to check with Rocco. I'll leave my
Is
ball
there
there.
is there a hoop out back? Is that
I
what's up?
assume so. Hang on, what is... Hey, for the random start for ideas, can you give me a hint for the other badges? Giving up that easily. I can give you a hint if you really want. Yes. Okay, listen carefully. Plunge into adventure by sending something swirling down the toilet. The toast!
Oh.
Wait, what are the badges?
Put the kazoo down the toilet.
I'm
There's a
getting the
toast,
vibe that
there's a
that white
basketball,
one is the
there's break the
toilet
TV.
one.
Rings.
And there's a piece of art.
And
There's a
there's
painting.
an art break.
I have a
Interesting.
lot. I mean, well, let's go to the bathroom first of all and see. Can I even get in there? That's
That's not a bathroom.
bedroom with an ensuite.
Can you maybe you can push the door open in some way. There we go.
There we go with your butt. It was with your
slam
butt.
it open. Nice.
That is very satisfying, by the way.
Yeah.
Toilet.
Put that down it.
Am I down it? Oh no.
Yeah, you shouldn't go down it. Put the little cup next to the.
But yeah, put
Now,
the
Pete?
soap in the toilet.
Oh, it came
that's a
out
good
through the bowl.
boy.
Surely that gets me.
He's potty
something.
trained.
What do you reckon? Soap.
I think the soap dispenser. Put it in the toilet, and then jump on top of it. Toilet.
There's one thing in the toilet. Hey!
There we go.
Happy plumber.
Good
I'm
job.
a plumber.
Let me out of here. I think. Can I get? grab
Pee on the
those?
thongs?
Thank you, Josh.
Suck.
Sock
Oh yeah,
in the
do some
wa-
washing.
There was a laundry?
There's
Yeah.
in the kitchen
In the kitchen.
where it belongs.
It's a classic share house situation.
Oh, it is too.
There's pants as well, or are they more socks?
Swing and a miss.
That's all right.
Kobe.
Is this what it's like in your home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in the.
Oh my god, there's so many socks.
Such an aggressive guy.
Just slam everything. Wash my clothing.
Or maybe you can't. Go back to the badges. Okay, so we got the elk, the toast, the painting.
We got to break glass to get outside, and then we can
Oh.
do some of the outside stuff.
Can you do that by slam?
Oh, wait.
The big glass
regular-
doors. on
it's a
the
regular
outside.
glass
Surely it's
window.
those big glass doors.
With what?
Can you break the TV?
It's fine.
You got to be able to break the TV, right? Slam it off.
It over. Nope. No.
Throw
Can you
the big pig heavy
the,
thing.
Yeah.
Basketball at the TV?
That'll just bounce. Wait, we're going.
It'll break my TV.
All right, this has to break. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Come on.
The wrong thing broke.
Bark
at the right resonance to shatter the glass.
Not even close. Frustrated. Dog is frustrated.
Try going.
Doggy want out.
Get the basketball. You
Yeah,
you got a
'cause the
basketball out of a case. It's
Yeah.
obviously to unlock the next
And
area.
the basketball broke the tables. You weren't able to break the table before.
That's true.
Or hey, have you tried throwing the basketball at the elk?
Oh!
Yeah.
And then the TV. Do the TV next.
TV is shatterproof.
Oh, that's
TV
what it is.
strong.
All right.
Maybe try it one more time.
No. I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good.
Too bad. You got a hint.
I want the ball.
Try throwing the TV again.
I've got to go shoot my hoops.
Shit your hoops.
Mr. Houdini's over
That's
here.
what they say. Shit in the hoops when you shoot the
Hello.
tracks.
Basketball hoop? Basketball.
That
Yes.
the
Yes.
the pigeon model reminds me of the pigeon from
The
what's it
Mafia
called?
game.
The Mafia game.
Yep.
What's it called?
Not Hatterful Boyfriend.
No,
it
no,
is-
How
What do you
to
reckon?
Boyfriend's
Perfect?
great. The Godfeather.
The Godfeather.
Yeah.
Perfect. Here we go.
No, it's too close.
Kobe.
Oh! Shot. Didn't think you were gonna jump. The jump got you there.
Great job.
I haven't had a great week, but that was the highlight.
Oh, buddy.
Got it in one.
I hope you
bloody one.
I really hope you can continue the trend of saying one depressing thing every episode. I think it's
You never
really
know what
good.
it's gonna be.
Put the
Whoa! Oh,
Put the what?
Put the stick in the fetch-o-matic.
There's
Yeah,
a fetch-o-matic?
Yeah, that thing next to the thingy.
This dog is living it up.
Big stick.
It's having a great day. Eat all those tomatoes as
Oh,
well.
big
For
stick.
Scotty.
Proud of
For
him.
Scotty.
Big
Surely
stick.
I've got to put a ball in the fetch-o-matic.
Yeah. There's a ball inside. There's
Or
a,
maybe
the
put a
little
tomato.
ball inside.
Oh yeah, there is a tennis ball inside.
That won't fit. Oh, it'll fit!
Oh.
Ah! I'm having such a good day.
Fetch.
I can break a window. Pick it up. You won't pick it up anymore.
Try the other ball.
I'll eat a tomato, and then I'm happy to.
Alright, I'll try and do the last badger too. How are you slamming?
I
Jump
think
and
it's
then
just double
jump again.
jump.
Pee on him.
That's a good point.
Piss on him.
What's piss again?
Hold B. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. I like you can twist around when you do it too.
Have a quick bounce on the trampoline.
Try going in the house as well.
The doghouse?
Yeah. Aww. Piss in it? Yeah, cool. Cool. Very nice.
You,
very
as
nice.
the owner, you would just come back and be like,
Why
I think
does
our dog
everything
needs to be
smell
put
like
down.
piss?
Wait, it has
All right.
you have a urinary tract infection. Your dog is now
Bread,
being put down.
elk.
With the what, sorry?
Something with the doghouse, yeah.
There was
Maybe try slamming on it.
Slam that house. You're right, the TV does have, it has turned on the TV, because there was the like bars and tone. So there's got to be a TV
Inside?
remote. No.
Hey! There we go.
I spun on the roof.
That's what's up.
Alright.
There's got to be a remote for the TV. I'm assuming it's just hidden somewhere.
Well, we haven't really been in.
Oh, we could do the obstacle course finally.
That's right.
Oh, How do I?
Can you? Are you?
No, we don't. You can't
completely unable to pick up the basketball.
The basketball's done.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's
because I'm pretty sure that's what you use to destroy
to
the
push
elk.
the elk over. Yeah, it would help for sure.
Who would have thought of
There's a
that?
remote.
Worth giving another
Yeah.
try. That's the remote for the TV, I think.
Oh,
Piss on it?
This
Piss on it real quick. So if you try pissing on it just for real
I
quick.
can't seem to pick anything
Alright.
up right now.
Oh, wait. Did I mess it up by putting the ball in?
I think
Yeah,
you did. I think it's because that ball wasn't supposed to go in.
And give feedback.
Rebind.
All right.
Okay, best menu navigation sound effect I've heard in a
Love
long
it.
time.
Obsessed with it.
Josh,
Jump. Interact.
can you hit E?
No.
I don't think we can. I think it's just a how-to. I think it's just a guide.
What?
I don't think we can actually remap buttons.
No, but
can
hit
you,
E.
Can you hit E?
Oh,
if
hang
you
on.
if you pass it into that machine.
I can't believe you broke the game, Gus.
I can. It's a demo, right?
Hit E, yeah. It's for breaking. We broke it.
You-
Oh!
Is he lying down?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Considering you might not be able to pick anything up, to round this out, can you go and start that challenge again and complete it in time? You don't need to pick anything up. Go to the
Yeah,
garage.
the running
yes.
challenge.
Do the ring challenge. Be victorious. Be the perfect way to not fail this.
I should be able to do that,
Yeah.
shouldn't I? Because I can just jump on that.
Big
So you
button.
just stand on the big button, and then you're off. Now, do all the ones inside first.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Well, I'm
Jesus.
just, here to tell you what to do.
Oh, I need some speed.
I mean, pugs aren't really known for their speed.
Aren't they, like, not right in the head?
They can't breathe.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
hey, so isn't this dog kind of all fucked up?
I mean...
Isn't this dog
Check the
yucked
elk.
up and
I've
stuffed?
already,
elk.
yeah, I've already messed it up. Oh, the table's destroyed. We can't do
You
it.
can do it. Double jump. Yep, you're good.
Yeah, we
There's
go.
nothing more that way. I don't
Nothing
think.
in there.
You're good.
Keep, go
15
outside.
seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Go on, buddy.
Oh no.
Go on, buddy. You can do it.
Natty, you can turn that right
I-
now. This is
I
what
see
your
where
dog
this
is
is
just
going.
pissing on everything while you're here.
Go.
Jewel, come on.
Oh.
Hey! That was very good gameplay.
That was some very good gameplay.
That was very good
actually.
gameplay.
What a
It was
delight.
by Rotub. That game is currently as a demo on Steam. You can wishlist it as well as an Aussie-made.
Sydney made.
Sorry?
Sydney-made
game.
But we
and,
won't hold that against them.
But don't leave your dog at home because it'll piss on everything.
Yeah.
there
And
you go.
shoot hoops like Kobe.
Your dog's at home.
My dog's at home
My
with her
dog's
10
at home.
steaks.
Oh god, bad news. Oh yeah, I'm glad you left 10 steaks out for them.
No worries.
As long as there's enough steak to go around, that's good.
That indeed.
That is our show. Coming up next, we do have the post show, so please stick around for that. To get access to the post show, you just need to be at the gold tier of the Patreon.
I'll do it again. Start from top.
So that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to join us for the post show, which is coming up next, you can subscribe to the gold tier of Patreon.
Line.
And oh, he's frozen. He's
That's
frozen.
it. That's all I have to say about that. The post show is sponsored by OzNaminator.
Oh,
we
finish on an R.
I took a photo of a screen of the website where the Australian rhyming slang sits because
I'm sorry,
for
you
OzNaminator.
took a photo of the screen. So, like, on your phone. Why wouldn't you just take a screenshot?
Because it was on a different device.
Why didn't you just keep that open or screenshot
It's
it on that
awkward on these
device?
things, it's weird on these things. It felt like the most logical way to have the Australian rhyming slang that we pick for OzNaminator. So, I'm going to read to you some Australian rhyming slang. You're going to tell me what that slang means in non-slang.
Yeah.
Non-slang, so regular speak.
So, yes,
In
you
Latin.
know how it works, right? Like hit the frog and toad means hit the road.
Is that the only one we remember?
That's the only good one.
I mean,
that's
that's
the only
true.
one
It's the only
people
one-
use.
Yeah.
Like, can
Well,
anyone
I
remember
like-
the one from
I
last
like
week?
Dead Horse. Dead Horse is good.
Dead Horse's tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Something
it's
about
barbecue
Keith and
sauce.
Teeth last
It's
week.
barbecue sauce?
Yeah, Dead Horse is barbecue
See, you
sauce.
guys don't even agree
Whoa,
on that.
whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa! Dead Horse is tomato sauce.
Rig
not-
hitter is another word for big shitter.
No. No.
I made that up.
Shat on a turtle.
It'll catch on.
Copperfield, as Steph said the other week.
She did say that, yeah.
Yeah. It's tomato sauce. Thank you, Mac and Dagda. Peter, take us away with some rhyming slang.
A dead horse is just glue. Okay, so this is rhyming slang.
Yep.
Do we have
Stewie
buzzers
Diver.
again?
Sorry?
Do you have buzzers again?
You can buzz if you want. Stewie Diver. What's a Stewie Diver?
Oh my god.
So,
Wait, what?
so obviously Stuart Diver
Threadbow?
was at Threadbow when the landslide happened and he was trapped. He did survive. Not everyone did. It was a horrible time. He became a national figure because of it. And you can have a Stewie Diver.
Thanks, flailing here, realizing
No.
he's bringing up national tragedy as a point of humor. Stewie Diver.
It is funny now. It's been long enough for it to be funny.
That's true.
Stuart, he laughs about it all the time.
Of course he did. He survived.
Yeah.
Stewie Diver. So the key there is the second half of it usually.
Tends to be.
That's the rhyming
It
bit.
tends to rhyme with the thing that.
The whole thing?
Nah, it
Or
tends
just
to
the
just be
second
In
the
this
second
instance,
half.
it's just the second half.
Okay.
So it's a Stewie Diver rhymes with the
Diver,
Um,
River, Gniver.
I think, bang. Am I buzzing?
thing. Ruby.
Oh, yeah. Huh? Is it a fiver?
It is a fiver.
Ah!
It is a fiver. It is a $5 note.
What are those?
So
Haven't seen one of them in years.
Oh, Oliver Warbucks over here. Okay.
Oh, why are you throwing stuff around?
I'm so sorry.
Ruby
Back
doesn't
to
have
zero.
to count that anymore. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah, we
Zero.
don't have to count
That
it.
is all right.
Just,
The post
just
show.
assume that I drop something every
The
week.
post show is coming up. You should definitely come and watch. We're going to be jumping in creative and chatting to chat, so it'll be a good time. Nat, what are you up to over the next couple of weeks?
Probably starting a new game, I suppose. Which one it is will be a mystery.
What have you just finished up?
Mystery game.
I just played a couple of demos. Actually, I was watching some back pocket videos
Oh.
and going through some that were highlighted for Steam Next Fest. So I played Children of the Sun, which is
Yep.
pretty cool. Rotwood.
How fun.
So
I played
much
a bit
Oh, the
of
bullet
it
one?
too.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bullet
That one
one.
looks
it's
insane.
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to play a couple of those. But I'd like to, get really stuck into something. So
You're ready
We'll
for your
see.
next Fallout New Vegas style long haul 69-hour
Yep.
stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you
Or-
have any in mind?
no, I don't actually.
Chat.
So you just watch a couple of horror movies with chat, with the watch party thing, and you'll work it out along the way.
Where can people find you as well?
You can find me under Natalise, Natalisea, on all platforms pretty much.
Nice. A
done.
couple of times a week. What are you
I
doing?
stream 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 8 o'clock to 10
Oh my god, I'm
o'clock.
meant to be live right now. Lovely.
Cool. Beautiful.
Well, I'll cut you off briefly to say that we are now streaming, as a lot of our audience would have known.
Oh yeah, you would have cut. Yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
cutting you off. Because Ruby, you did a stream.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I streamed Mario versus Donkey Kong, and I didn't fully understand
brief.
the brief because I thought we were gonna just keep playing the game, but like because we're doing it in order, so it was like Pete first, then me, then Gus, and then it's gonna kind of go back around. I probably won't play Mario vs Donkey Kong again, but
Yeah.
I will be doing.
Thank God you didn't commit to the bit.
I will be going to the Monkey Zone again.
The Monkey Zone is
I'm
here
literally
to
just
stay.
only gonna play monkey games. So.
Yeah, there's plenty of monkey.
Yeah.
Super Monkey Ball's coming out soon. There's
Yeah.
plenty of monkey games to come.
We were going to get you to play the King Kong, that one that didn't
Yeah,
do too well.
We
Kong-
weren't going to. You
Kong-
wanted to.
Yeah.
I still wanted to.
For some reason.
Kong Skull Island. Is
I
that right?
recommended playing Peter Jackson's Kong, the
King
video
Kong.
game.
It's all on the list.
Superb.
My friend in the chat, DB, Dale Bastion, has the physical means for us to play the original King Kong. I think he's got a
On a
PS2. No, PS2, but the cables to connect
Composite?
it up
RGB?
to connect it up to
baby.
the computer.
We have a
as well as
CRT
copy of the
TV right
game.
there.
Oh, you should play it on that.
But I mean, you can't stream a CRT.
We'll just point a camera at it.
That sucks. Oh no, it actually kind of
Oh,
rocks.
does it
Fucking
look
rocks.
vintage?
That's
Yeah.
that's retro as
Why we
hell.
bought it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
can we have like a camera that's kind of got a VHS filter over it? I'm in the monkey suit.
We'll talk
Yes.
about that. But Gus is streaming on Monday. It's going to be a 4 till 6 game to be determined.
Well, that's what we're doing. Basically, we've got a slot now on Mondays where we'll be lighting up the channel with another little gameplay stream. Dealer's choice, essentially, and we'll be rotating through who's available, but as Ruby pointed out, I'm going to jump into the next one this Monday. I'd love to play Helldivers too, but Pete did do that one, so I might just...
I stole it.
Pete stole that one. Honestly, Ruby, you could keep playing the same game in a monkey suit until it's worn out and, that's...
Oh, I'm never going to play the same monkey game twice.
Honestly, I might just sit down with an emulated version of Trans World Surf and finish the whole game. Which was a game that I've wanted to replay ever since.
All right, so no one's going to be tuning in on
no
Monday.
one has to watch, but
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying that, look.
Can you go wear a full wetsuit? No.
Can you wear a full...
It was never costume-based, Ruby.
Why even stream if there's no costumes involved?
Exactly.
Yeah. If you have the option to dress up as a monkey, you should
I have a
take it.
full-length 3/4 steamer. I'll wear that.
Oh, so you have one.
Of course I have a wetsuit.
I had to go out of my way to buy a horse costume and a bear
Did
costume.
you buy it on the
and change
company
it up.
card?
No, I bought it with my own money.
Thank
Why?
Christ.
What?
What?
I'm claiming it back on tax. That's why I kept the receipt.
We'll be back next Thursday at this time for Back Pocket as usual. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight, especially those of you who support us on Patreon. We really appreciate it. For those of you who support us at the Back Pocket tier, we'll see you in the post show coming up soon. Please share the show with your family and friends. Head to backpocket.gg for all of our links to our socials, the merch, and the Redbubble store, but that is the merch. And we'll see you next week. See you later, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.